Yo, new warriors, what's up? We're back at our usual time. No more of these spontaneous streams. We're here, we're back, and we're gonna keep the ball rolling. We're gonna keep the ball rolling as per usual. We're gonna keep on playing some CZN. Trying to get used to this game and understand its lore. So far, it's been pretty interesting, to say the least. And gameplay definitely has me intrigued. And so, I think all the more reason to keep on playing. I know that some of you may not enjoy it, but that's fine. Not a big deal to me. Not everyone's gonna enjoy what I enjoy, but I'm enjoying it. So, I'm gonna keep the ball rolling. Let me just make sure I have everything lined up here. I got YouTube chat up in here. Twitch chat's ready. Right, sick. And let's just put this. So we have all this ready to go. We'll get back to our Torchlight Infinite grind soon, but for now, we can enjoy something fresh. Always good to enjoy something fresh for a change. Not that TLI is bad. I love TLI a lot. It's just that it's good to spread your wings a little bit. Not to mention we're in a bit of a down season for TLI anyway. So why not? And tomorrow there should be a big update for this game. And I was really saving my rolls for the new character, but I ended up biting the bullet and grabbing Haru last night because I was like, this characters are really, really fun. So I was like, you know what? Let me grab the character that I actually want to play, because I'm not too sure what Yuki is right now. Yuki looks cool, but I think it's good that we just play some Haru. Alright, let's do some policy stamping. Let's see here, so we can increase ad index by 3. Let's do this for now. We can reduce some POI, it's not a big deal. Still pretty even anyway. Okay, and then what do we have next? Are we good? Oh, I gotta make sure we actually see the game. So it'll always... Okay, so if I alt-tab out of there, it doesn't show up, huh? Okay, it should be good now, though. Okay, let's order some coffee for here. Get some coffee. Alright, perfect. So we're at 211. It'd be okay. I think we're going to be focusing mostly on story stuff, but we'll get all that out of the way. With our login bonus, what does it say? An unknown anomalous phenomenon has been observed on planet Delta. The navigation safety rating for the entire overdust system has been elevated to hazardous level. An entry of civilian vessels approaching Delta is completely restricted. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm saving up everything that I have. I got all this. Alright. More of those. Level 22, not bad. Okay, so learn 4 times, complete 5 excursions. Complete a challenge. Activate 4 potential combat nodes. Okay, so we have a lot more to do. So learn 4 times at the facility. Let me do that then. Do some of these dailies here. How much do I have? I've got 0. Zilch. Nada. I gotta go to Nono's shop and buy them. So they cost quite a bit though. Okay, we have buy 4. Because why not? Okay, so we need to learn 1. Okay, so this costs 5 to do. Does that count though? I guess it does count, does it? Right? Gain additional 1 affinity when implementing a policy proposed by combatant. Okay, that should be enough. Does that count now? So 12,000 units. Da-na-na. Okay, got a free roll. Perfect. Last night we got Lucas, so I want to try more of him later. Okay, perfect. So we did 6 out of 4. Okay, and then we need to do complete 5 excursions with an agent. So we have 3 out of 5. So let's do 2 more. So let us do... Who's at the academy? Oh, is this my girl Beryl? Now let's go. Alright, let's do some spending time. Ooh, a world where children do not have to become soldiers. Let's go. That kind of struck a nerve, but it is indeed a relieving answer. In a peaceful world devoid of conflict and the chaos, if only everyone thought the same way as you, Captain. That would be something we can truly call peace. Even just thinking about it puts a smile on my face. Huh? You want to make that dream a reality, Captain? I guess inspiration never intends to hurt. Fine. And then when this dream becomes a reality, I'd like us to still be the way we are now. Beryl and I had an earnest conversation about our wishes for the future. Let's go. I love Beryl, dude. Beryl's sick. Okay. So excursion. Okay, so that's recalling a memory. Nice. So I'll give her a nice cake. I'll give her 2 cakes. There we go. Cause I like Beryl a lot. Beryl is sick. Okay, and that's Ray. Ray's cool, but I'm gonna go find our lady. Oh yeah. You can do your girl here, Miki, or... Okay, there's Cassius, there's Owen, there's Maribel, there's Haru. Where is my lady at, though? Bruh, where's my lady at? I want Kalip. That's fine, I guess we'll just do Haru for now. Let's go. Haru. People often say I don't gain weight even though I eat a lot. Doesn't everyone eat this much though? Maybe. Right? Everyone around me just eats as much as I do. Huh? Who's there? Oh, who exactly? I can't think of anyone right now. Haru and I spend time discussing food intake during meals. Let's go get that infinity up. Got a little bit of chocolate. See, I can give her 2 cakes because I like Haru as well. Go. Boom. Okay, so all we have now is chocolate shakes, which is totally fine. Okay, research facility. Okay, we can learn one more. Why not? And then we have, before we do our story exploring, I'm just gonna do all this stuff. Make sure I got all that set up. Level 23, baby. Okay, nice. So complete challenge whaling protocol or prodigal simulation 3 times. Activate 4 potential nodes of 3 combatants. Raise any one combatant's affinity to level 5. Okay. Nice. Okay, so complete sim 5 times. Okay, we're just getting all these free, what are they called? Crystals. Just getting free crystals all day. Enough for me to roll. Then we have barrel. And all that. Boom, bada boom, bada bing. And then mission stuff. Okay, we'll do that soon. So let's see here. Anything else I need to do? So log in. So I get more pulls. This is going to be going towards Yuki. Although I could have gotten her in like my first pull. Like literally I could have gotten her yesterday. I mean not yesterday, tomorrow. But I decided to get Haru instead because I figured Haru's just fun. And then if I get to level 30 I should be good. So we have plenty of time to get Yuki anyway. Like we literally have so much time to get things done. But I wanted to get Haru for sure. So what's this? Okay, so complete this. Okay, so I need to complete chapter 3. Alright, so let's go to story then. Let's do it. Alright. So the conflict still remains unsolved. The captain and party search through Haven, investigating the hero of the past. Alright. Okay. For now, we're just handling a simple task. Yeah, let's go meet the Knight Commander she mentioned. Yo, what's up, Fleming? 2 streams in a day? Say what? For me, it's like a brand new day, but yeah, I guess that makes sense. Just about to get off work and relax. Let's go, dude. Get that nice R&R. That's what you need. Was the work day a good day? Judas, you are delusional, man. This guy's got some trust issues. Yeah, better than I thought overall. 3 meetings got cancelled, so I got a few hours to actually get work done. That sounds great. That sounds great. I know it's never a good thing to have things cancel on you. But on the other hand, it's nice. Because yeah, when things get cancelled, that means you have more time to just do what you gotta do. Did I meet any more fun characters? Yeah, I actually pulled for one character yesterday and I got her really fast. She's like the latest character that just came out. I'll show her very soon. But I had a chance to do some of her events, and I was like, yeah, this character's kind of cool to use. I like her kind of play style where you're kind of ramping up her damage by constantly refreshing her card in your deck. And so it's kind of like a rinse and repeat of replay the same card over and over again, and you just get massive damage output. It's really fun. I like combo-driven characters or like combo-driven decks. Because when I used to play Hearthstone, I used to play a lot of like combo rogue, and that was really fun. And I would always play I'd always play like things like elemental rogue, or sorry, elemental mage, or freeze mage. So anything that, like any deck that's about ramping up damage is always fun. And then I played Zulok for a while. That was probably my highest ranking deck when I played Hearthstone. I got that to legendary rank. So hopefully in this game I can do the same with more of these fun characters. But there are a lot of interesting characters in this game. Like the deeper I go into the game and its lore and I unlock more characters, it's actually quite a fun game. Of course, I know that the gacha element is gonna turn some people away, but when you look past that, it's honestly not that bad. Like I just started playing the game and I already have so many characters just from saving up everything that the game has given me. I think I have like... How many characters did I get? I think I have like 4 or 5 new characters that I just got just purely by rolling. Or by pulling. And I'm still saving. I still have so much. This game is actually quite generous when it comes to your pulls. Like, it gives you a lot. We approach it from that angle. No one will be suspicious.
Oh, 旅の人かい。平文にようこそ。十字教ジューダス様のことかね。なんとも正義感の強いお方さ。いつも率先してカオスに飛び込んでいるからの。青春を捧げてカオスを浄化した素晴らしい。
Purging the chaos. Purging the sinners.
しかし最近では少しおかしくなった気がせんか。カオスの浄化に没頭しすぎじゃないかと思うがね。不敬だぞ。すべて理由があってのことに決まっておる。
He doesn't seem like a bad guy, Judas. He just seems very high maintenance.
ジューダス教は空飛ぶ鳥も落とす恐ろしい人だと言われている。たく。
Oh yeah, I also posted in the Discord that because I know we were talking, I guess for me it's yesterday, for you I guess it's the same day. We were talking earlier about Path of Exile 2 and they just dropped their announcement about 20 minutes ago. And so they confirmed that they'll be dropping 0.4 in early December. As for the day, they haven't announced it, but they said to keep updated. Yeah, dude. I guess they heard our conversation. They're like, oh, Fleming and New want to know. All right, let's drop the news. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy it's early December as well, because then it gives us more time to enjoy the game. And then they have more time to make any sort of changes. As we were saying yesterday, right? It gives them more time to make changes going into the holidays. Because once the holidays come up, there's probably going to be a lot of dead noise. So they're not going to be communicating with anybody come the holiday season. So I figure it'll probably be like either the first week of December, like December 7th, December 8th maybe, or maybe second week of December. And then they have the remaining 2 weeks of the the year to like make any immediate changes or fixes.
そうそうこんな噂もあるんですよ。
ヘイブンの人たちもあの事件については知らないみたい。おそらく隠蔽されたんでしょうね。
世代ごとの評判もかなり違ってましたね。
Either way, we're getting pretty close, and it's actually insane for me to even say this, but we're almost at the end of 2025. Like, I swear we just woke up yesterday, and it's like the year just started, and now we're at the end of it, the tail end of the year.
でも昔は確かに英雄だったみたい。年配の人は彼の話をするとき目を輝かせていたしね。
一体何があったんでしょうね。
They love Judas, man. They love Judas. On the surface, he seems very stubborn and like very ruling, but perhaps there's a reason for that. Let's head to the Order of Silver Knights' headquarters. Honestly, I like Judas the character. His design's pretty sick. I'm a sucker for purple, and so I have to definitely give this man some credit for his drip. I think December 11th will be pushing with Vacation, but hey, you never know. Yeah, it's a possibility. It's certainly within the realm. A possibility that December 11th could be. But yeah, maybe just before that, like December 7th, December 6th maybe, which I'm okay with. The earlier the better. You know, if I can play 0.4, then I'm happy.
もしかしてあなたがナイトメア号の艦長？
That's me, and you are?
私は銀色騎士団の団長。
Luce. Luce.
またいきなりタメ口で来ました。
We heard from Her Holiness. We'll be in your care.
私は副艦長のレノアよ。よろしくね。
The rest of the agents introduce themselves in turn.
別勢力のファーストと共同作戦って新鮮ね。アルキアノン所属。
All I want to see are just a little bit of. I want to see some weapons, man. I'll keep it real, because day one when I play, I'll likely try out Druid first, just to see how it feels. But I honestly want to just play Witch. So I'm just hoping that they drop some great updates for Witch, and more importantly, I just hope they give us a weapon. I want to try a new weapon, dude.
カオスで失踪したの。でもすごく危険な状態ってわけでもないはずよ。
Nerf Witch incoming? Dude, I'd be kind of sad if that happened.
このカオスのモンスターはかなり前に銀色騎士
I mean, Witch definitely did pop off for point 3. But I'll be honest, I think the big winner of this patch is actually Mercenary. Because Mercenary got Witch Hunter, and Witch Hunter actually played really well into this Abyssal League because of all the demons you had to fight. So I'd say Witch Hunter got like the biggest massive, I guess you can say, buff in that sense. But I guess with the specters and everything that came into the game with those crack ants, I think Witch definitely I think Witch definitely got a good fair share of that cake as well. I know I'm gonna make at least 4 characters, 1 Deadeye, 2 Druid, and 1 Monk, and hope it's strong again. I think they're gonna definitely work on Hollow Palm. There's definitely gonna be some Hollow. Hold on. Dude, enough with this ad stuff. I definitely think they're gonna make some changes, or at least update the Monk to some extent. Because Hollow Palm, I spent a lot of time playing Hollow Palm across many different builds, and I just felt like it was kind of lacking. It just needs a little bit more power. So I'm with you in the hopes that they do fix Monk and just make Monk a bit more viable.
あっさりしていていいわね艦長気に入ったわ
Especially Chalupa. Like, I think that Chalupa definitely needs a little bit more attention. Because I think that's what they were marketing. Like, you know, you had Holopalm, you had the Chalupa. There's like a lot of different things you could have done with Monk, but just didn't really hit the mark.
からの親友で最も頼れる人だとおっしゃっていたわ
But as far as me, I'll most likely try Druid. I may make one build and see how far I can go, but I think for the most part, I'll be playing Witch. And I'll likely go with different variants of Witch. Holopalm wasn't my cup of tea, but I also enjoy holding that massive QS pun.
そんな顔しないで私とアゼランテは
Totally intended.
本当に親友だから
Yeah, it wasn't for everybody.
ただ
Not to mention that the node itself was pretty far out, so you really couldn't explore too much of Holopalm outside of Monk and maybe I would say Huntress or Ranger, just because the nodes are relatively close to each other. But I tried to do Holopalm Warrior and the node was just so far. It was just crazy. Yo, what's up, Craft?
これは本当
Pleasure to see you. How you doing? Welcome on in.
もし裏切ったらその時は迷わずあなたたちを切り捨ててしまえばいいんだしね
Oh, damn. Okay, Luce, calm down.
なんだか妙に気に障るわね
甘くなんて見てないわ特に副艦長黒い
4-day weekend.
の名前は
Oh, is it Thanksgiving for you guys over there or something?
でもね私こう見えてかなり強いのそろそろカオスに出発しましょう詳しいことは任務を終えてから聞く
Oh,
わ
Veterans Day. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know about any of these holidays over there. Holidays to me, like, to me, every day's a holiday now. Every day I wake up as a holiday. So I never really think of, like, Veterans Day or Thanksgiving or anything like that. That's amazing. 4-day weekend, though? That's a lot of gaming right there. That's a lot of gaming. Speaking of which, did you get your PC yet, or are you still waiting on that to be all figured out?
ええおそらくこの任務はヘイブンの隅々まで行き届いているジューダス教の監視の目を避ける手段でしょう
I figured.
そうだったの
本当に絶妙な口実と手段よね成功のおかげで安心してルーセと話し合いができるようになったわ
The government needs to reopen first? Okay, so it's not going to be for a while then. I thought you were well on your way to getting your new PC soon.
飛躍型の聖女素敵です。
まあアゼランテは賢いからね
Either way, I'm happy for you, because at least you know that it's coming. You know, the PC's on the way.
成功
So once they open their damn doors,
いい
then
んですか
you'll be good.
アゼランテと私は物心がつく前からの付き合いよさすがに公の場では成功芸家と呼んでいるけどねなんというかその呼び方だと距離を感じてしまうの
So two things. One, looks like the government is trying to open.
はあ成功と騎士団長がお友達だなんて
そういえばヘイブンの黄金世代について聞いたことがあります成功芸家銀色騎士団の団長そして安息修道女会の預言者はああの間抜けなレ
And
ベスケ
two,
シスターとは一緒に
it's
しないで
more
ほ
about
しいわ
not making a massive purchase if my job is being weird. True. Yeah, the worst thing you want to do right now is jump the gun and make a purchase that's quite big,
ちょっと
only
本題から
for
離れてない
only for your company to somehow mismanage and then kind of screws you over.
ああ、そう
I
ね
get that. I get that.
話を戻し
Makes
ましょう。
sense.
アゼランテの頼み事って
Well, I just pray that I pray that everything works out for you in the end. In terms of, you know, you getting your PC dreams and overall just like, as I always say, you know, I just pray that you make it through.
それはどういう意味？
普段の彼女ならもっと遠回しに伝えるはず。
If they reopen things, should be more stable this soon. That's all that matters.
あなたたちは
Just keep the faith and you'll be good. Everything will fall into place when it's time.
変な人ですかね。
かつては
Everything will work out in the end.
でしょうか。
They always do.
翔さんによればですけど。メガネさんのその表現悲しいね。
Wow, she actually just called her glasses. Didn't even call her by her real name. Disrespect.
私の名前はミカ
That's what I'm saying. Yo, it's Mika,
団長
dude.
さん
I actually called her glasses. That's crazy.
そうそう、ミカの言う通り。ジューダス教は
I also think I might get it from Micro Center because they will help me build it myself. Let's go.
私と
Love to hear it.
アゼランテ
Love
も
to hear it.
昔はジューダス教に憧れてた
Love hearing the
の
good news.
ジューダス教なら
Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff.
カオスをすべて消し去ることができるんじ
Yeah,
ゃないか
just keep me updated as usual. Let me know what's going on with the whole PC thing, and
あの
yeah,
事件
I'm excited
さえ
for
な
you.
ければ
I'm actually like excited just knowing that you're gonna get a new PC because I know that feeling. I had my GTX 970 for years,
そうね。
and it was only until 2021 when I got this new PC. So I was super excited to finally have a new PC. So I know the feeling.
アゼランテすら
And yeah, exactly. That's the one thing. Being able to assemble it yourself is the one exciting
かったんでしょ
component, I would say. Because you know, you can just buy a pre-built PC and call it a day, but building it yourself and getting to choose the parts you want is
ヘイブン管轄の
is
カオ
what
ス
makes buying a PC so
到来
nice.
した混沌で起きた
That's
こと
what I
よ
did. I spent so much time just customizing this PC. I'm like, okay, I want this. I want this much RAM. I want this much of this. And you know, it just feels nice. Even though the price might be high, it's like, well, you know what? Whatever. My PC, damn it. All right, so we got to learn more about Luce and the Holy Monarch and whatnot. Cool, cool. There's a little bit of strictness happening. Alright, so Chaos, the foretold ruin. Where did Judas' ancient vow come from? Okay, so we're just learning more of the backstory here. A hero's fall.
ジューダス早く逃げろ
Alright, so this is probably Judas' backstory. For now, I'm still playing PoE 2 on my PS5.
あなたを置いて逃げることはできません
Yeah, as long
ク
as
リスティアン教
you get to play PoE 2 on your console, that's fine, for sure. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But for sure, I know you're gonna be like, whoa. Night and day difference on a PC.
ダフネ様もその状態で演奏を行うのは無理です
So yeah, now we're learning about why Judas is the way he is. There's always a reason. There's always a reason why people
強い戦士が
end up becoming the way they do. And this game seems to have like a reoccurring theme where everyone has some sort of trauma that they're overcoming, and Judas, I feel, has a trauma that he's dealt with.
ファーストはどこにいるの
And
で
I
すか
feel like a lot of that comes from trust.
ファーストは死にました
Oh damn.
今
なんだと？
なんと
なんだ？
もう終わったんです
Damn.
いけませんダフネ様
Yep.
しっかりしてくださ
I
い
knew it. I know. Every time I see a character like Judas in any game, and the reason for their behavior likely comes from a severe loss, and I feel like he just lost somebody.
ジューダスどうか君だけでも
It seems like he's in the midst of like some turmoil,
だ
and he's lost his teammates.
緊急機関を要請してみます。
Because even the way he's talking right now in this scenario is very, very different from how he spoke earlier in the story, which is like more stern and like stubborn and
君がその装置に頼ると。
yeah, I knew it. Trusting. I had a feeling it was like trust issues or something that led to his more dark
もう
demeanor.
話さないでください、クリスティアン教。
洗脳なる神ティエロス様。
ダグネ、いけない。
あなたの剣能で私たちをお導きください。
Man, this story is pretty dark,
呪文を唱えるだなんて。
but I like it. I like it. It's like a dark sci-fi type of direction, but it's good.
返してものに祝福を。
It's not often that we get games like this. You know, we often get the opposite. We often get like the dark fantasy. You know, we're talking, you know, PoE for example. We always get like the dark fantasy games, but it is nice to finally get a game that heavily focuses on the sci-fi element, which I love a lot. Oh damn. Oh. As Judas's hand brushed against Daphne, she fell lifelessly, like a puppet whose strings had been cut.
我々はこのカオスを甘く見ていたようだ。
So this is why he has such a disdain for
ヘ
chaos.
ブ、ヘブ、聖光長のジューダスだ。ジューダス。アゼランテを。
Hold on a second. Got more of these bots in the chat. I had to just delete them.
銀色騎士団のクリスティアン教と安息修道女会のダフネ様の金。
ジューダス教、
Whoops.
ま
My
だ
bad.
試作段階の装置です。本当に使用されますか？
一刻を争っているのだ。
安定的にプロトコルを起動するためには、指揮権限を持つ人が信号を発信する必要があります。
ファーストは死んだ。早く彼らの緊急機関を。
Oh, he is angry. He is pissed.
ファーストの信号が繋がらなかったのは、やはりそういうことでしたか。確認いたしました。緊急機関プロトコルを起動します。ジューダス教、
ダメだ。
クリスティアン様とダフネ様のバイタルサインが
Damn.
受信されません。
Damn, he lost 2 of his comrades.
ダメだ。ダメだ。
Yeah, he snapped.
そんなことが。
Yeah, that makes all the more sense why Judas is the way he is. He literally witnessed the death of his 2 comrades. One of them just completely fell in front of him, lifeless. That,
そんな悲しいことがあった。
yeah, exactly. That would break any person right there. You can't tell me that wouldn't break anybody.
そうね。
Seeing 2 people die in front of you,
気の毒だわ。
people who you cared about, that's crazy.
ジューダス教はしばらくの間。
Yep, I figured anybody would just be a walking corpse at that point.
そして再び姿を現した時には
Yeah, exactly. He felt the urge to get revenge.
狂信者になっていた。
Man, you know, a game with a good story is so rare nowadays.
アゼランテに接する時
But
だけ
when a
は
story is good, it's really captivating. Like I know we talk about gameplay a lot, and gameplay is a huge
少しずつ歪んできた
a
気が
huge
するわ。
proponent when it comes to, you know, any sort of investment in a game. But if you captivate me on the story as well, you got me.
アゼランテに話を伝えたのはジューダス教だったけど、おそらく
This game reminds me of like a combination of
言ってないはずよ。
it's like a visual novel meets roguelike. It's like a Slay the Spire sci-fi sci-fi
ジューダス
story.
教も自分がどうやって生還したのか詳しい経緯は覚えてなかったからね。
Captivating stories or they got some interesting characters, that's for sure.
崩壊状態だったってことですね。
Yeah, of course anybody would have a breakdown like that. I'm just glad that she liked the story. It's wild to me when people ignore completely.
ルーセ
Yeah, it's crazy that nowadays a lot of people just kind of overlook story. And I get it, you know, not every story is gonna hook people, but to just completely bypass it without really getting to know what the story is about, you kind of miss on the emotional context of why characters exist and why they're the way they are. And especially this game, like this game really heavily focuses on the trauma that people experience, because in the game there's a section where you have to sit down with your they call them commanders in this game, and so you talk to these different commanders and they all have their own psychological trauma. And so like you become like a psychologist in the game and you have to talk to them and hear their story about why they ended up the way they are. And I think that's very different from most games. Like a lot of games don't really give you that deep emotional connection with characters. A lot of times you just jump into the game, you get to know a few characters here and there, but you don't really get to know why they became the way they are. But this game really does.
そのせいで他の人たちは道に迷って。
I'm sorry, Luce.
私は平気よ、艦長。それにみんなも気にかけてくれてありがとう。
I love the gameplay. You know, I'm a huge fan of Slay the Spire. Like I actually do enjoy card games a lot. I was talking to Fleming earlier about it, and I was saying how I really love or loved Hearthstone for the longest time. Like that was my addiction back in the day. I'd wake up every day and just play Hearthstone.
その重さに押しつぶされ、強靭になって限界に達してしまった。アゼランテと同じくらい、私もジューダス教を止めたい。私たちにはあなたたちの力が必要なの。
こんな話を聞いて助けないわけにはいかないわね、艦長。そうですよ。
Mika's definitely feeling it.
艦長、僕もお手伝いさせてください。
We'll help you, Luce. We're going to bring back the hero.
みんなありがとう。
My addiction is energy drinks and coffee. Hey, as long as that addiction keeps you focused. All that matters. Let's see. So heroes fall. Yeah. So we've come to learn that. So everyone always has like their good side, right? But then it just takes one of those moments of like despair for that one person who was once kind-hearted to just completely break. And now I'm seeing why Judas is so determined, so poised to delete chaos. Like he wants to just purge everything because of what happened to his comrades. Yeah, we've had this conversation many a time about caffeine. Yeah, I'm not too big on caffeine, only because with caffeine it gives me cramps. Caffeine cramps my stomach. If it's too much, like I can have matcha, and matcha is totally fine because it's like an appropriate dose of caffeine. And then I just came across a plant-based energy drink that has like a healthy dose of caffeine in there, but it's more like plant-based caffeine, so it's like the same matcha, GABA, that type of stuff. So it's good, but like if I drink like raw black coffee, I'm done. It's like absolute death to my gut. So these are the characters that we have. So yesterday Fleming saw this interesting character. We were both introduced to Marrow yesterday, and yeah, we can see that there is some interesting design choices. But not to worry. There are cool characters in the game. Not every character has their cleavage popping out of their chest, out of their shirt. Calipe is actually my favorite character. She's pretty cool. I like the whole outfit, and she's a very like soldier type of character. I like her. She's cool. And then Haru, I like her a lot too. I got her yesterday. And then they have your husbando, Keiron. Tress is pretty cool. Barrel I love a lot. Barrel is fun. Mika's cool. Ray's cool. Lucas I got yesterday. Maribel, yeah, we've already discussed her. Cassius is dope. Amir is pretty cool. And then Owen, it seems that not many people like him. That's all I know. Maribel main incoming. Okay, so I can promote her to level 30 now. Let's go. Yeah, I like Haru a lot, so I'm gonna level her up. But I understand why people would be against playing this game, primarily for those reasons, like the whole design choice. Like, I'm with you guys. Like, I'm not too big on the whole design choice of some characters. But I try to look past it and just look for the story element, and I look for, the gameplay. I know that there are people out there who really do, they get so fixated on, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, yeah, I gotta have a character. Not me though, I'm good. I have enough self-control that I can, look beyond all that stuff. Okay, I need to get more of these. So let me level up the characters I actually want to play. Alright, so this is the team that I really do like so far. Mika, Haru, and Beryl. These are like my 3 characters. I do have my other team. I have this team that I like. These are like my 3, so I'll sometimes swap between them. But this is like my armor stacking team. These 2 characters, Calipe, Maribel, and then Lucas is AoE, but these 2 is just like armor stacking and counterattacking all day. This is so fun. But this is a fun build as well. It's just pure damage. Let's do this. I'm not against it, it's just so stereotypical. Yeah, I mean, nowadays that's all we see, right? Every single game that comes out, you gotta have something out there that's, appealing, quote unquote, to a specific audience. At this point, I'm kind of just like, at this rate, I'm kind of like, whatever. I just try to look past it as much as I can. I don't have any to play. That sucks. And yeah, no worries, Fleming. Take your time with the dog. Just be safe out there. Be safe out there in the snow. Let's see here. So we can probably heal. If I retain this in my hand, I can get an additional hit. So let me do that. And I'll probably keep charge shot for another turn. I'll just shield up for now. Do this. And I'll heal up for a little bit here. And we'll just heal up for now. I don't envy you. Mostly for me, but I use the dog as a reason. I feel you on that. It's good to get outside a little bit anyway. Nothing wrong with going outside and getting some fresh air.
相手は誰かね。全力を注ぎ込む。
Another charge shot, so 247. This is gonna be 162.
本艦は待機中だ。
So you're dead.
充電完了だ。さあ、相手は誰か
You're
知りた
dead.
いけどね。
Dude, barrel is so fun. Okay, and then we can do another charge shot again.
行きましょうか。
So I can retain this for one extra turn and get more attack damage, so I'll hold on to that
本艦
one.
は待機中だ。
487, dead.
充電完了だ。さあ、相手は誰かね。
This woman, this girl is just like an absolute blaster. I don't have to heal for now though.
アーレン様の手にか
Actually,
か
no,
れ
we'll
ば
heal, we'll heal,
み
we'll
ん
heal.
な無敵になれるんだから。
Alright, so let's keep going. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So unlimited.
待機中だ。
So 100%. Okay, so get more shield, 80% damage of next attack card. What do we have? Ooh, okay.
フルチャージだぞ。本艦は待機中だ。
Dead. And then source, let's see. We can probably retain this.
慎重に。
We'll heal. No,
準
we'll,
備できました。
we'll get one wave for now. And we'll just get some morale
おら
here.
ーい。おらーい。
So source of water, I could heal.
準備できました。
Yeah, let's, you know what? I'll keep this. Actually, yeah, let's do this.
元気が出ましたか。
I'll heal.
慎重に手伝います。
And we're out. Let's see what we got here. So this will be one turn. So attack damage gets some
全
buffs.
力で頑張ります。いつでも OK です。
AoE done.
まずはお静かに。
Ooh, that was good.
我の功績はすなわち正体の功績。
So now I can upgrade my
喜
girl.
びたまえ。
Move to upgrade. Can be obtained through conversion. Let's see this.
うむ。
How much do I have?
部下の管理は指揮官の基本であるからな。
Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Wait, can I? Merge count, I can do 6. How much do I need? 15. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I need 7. 7, but I only get 6. So I'm down by 1. I'll probably just keep on farming then. It's no big deal. This is a fun team. Okay, let's use a different preset now. Let's see if I can use... Yeah, let's use Cassius. Or let's keep trying out this team. So this is purely armor stacking.
みんな周りを確認しながら動くように。
And I like Kalipe. Kalipe is pretty fun to use. So what does this do again? For one turn, 25% critical chance. War. Okay, fortitude. Okay,
作
let's
戦
do
指揮
this.
を開始いたします。
Okay.
全員戦列を突始末してやろう。
Yeah, she's just so great because we're AoE.
私が行きます。
Pulverize.
行きます。
Okay, then we have counterattacks on. So basically this whole build is like armor stacking and counterattacking. Okay, so now we have 2 counterattack.
私がやります。
And then we can do
さて動くか。
a grant retain to all cards in hand for 1 turn. That sounds good to me.
蹴散らしてやる。
いい一撃だった。
私がやります。
Love the counterattacks. So sick. Here we get more counterattacking. Upgrade. When bullet cards are exhausted, 40% fixed damage. Okay.
余熱完了だ。
A machine gun.
どこを
Flamethrower.
しいんだ。ちょっと熱いかもな。
And then discard this card since you don't even need it. And we should be good. Because he should die now. Counterattacks just kill him.
私がやります
Okay, so more counterattacking.
私の出番だな
Overwhelm. And then we can
私がや
have...
ります
See, who's dead? No one's dead
どう
here.
ぞ受け取ってくださいどうしよ
Okay.
さて動くか
Well, this is a dead card. We don't even need this anyway. It's not a big deal. Are you into card games like this, by the way, Craft? Or, like, are you like a Slay the Spire type of person, or no?
どこを燃やしてほしいんだどれにしよっかな余熱完了だよっ
Overload that. Counter dead. Dude, counterattacking is so fun.
素晴らしい戦闘だったぞ
Alright, so this should give me more than enough.
うむ部下の管理は
12? Okay, well, with the remainder that I have, I can merge the remainder. Let's get 3 of them. Yeah. There you go. So that should give me 15. Perfect. Not really, but I would never say never.
うむこれくらいはやらないとな
Yeah, these games definitely require a certain degree of commitment, but in a good way, because it's a card game, but it's a roguelike, so like your decisions really matter. It's a game that really tests your knowledge about the cards and what these cards can do and can't do. So if you're into games that kind of test your knowledge and really kind of give you a sense of customization, because you can really make a build your own by customizing different characters and whatnot. It's really fun. I really like turn-based RPGs like FFX or FF10, sorry. So this could be appealing. Yeah, if you like a turn-based kind of strategy, then this is definitely very similar in that regard. Why did my voice just croak? My voice just croaked up there. But yeah, if you really enjoy the more strategic, tactical feeling of what FFX brought you, then this game should be no different. The only difference is that this is a roguelike, so you're always going to be challenged. Like no challenge is ever the same, so every time you progress in the game, you're always going to be tested, which I think is a good thing. I like games where every time I progress in terms of my level, the game constantly raises the heat a little bit more, and I like that vibe. I like the feeling of being... I guess that's kind of why I like PoEs, is because there's always this constant, gradual sense of challenge. And so by the time I get to that new level, I feel more compelled to keep going. Let's try out this team. And this is a more slow and methodical pacing too, which I also do enjoy. Because for one, you know, ARPGs are pretty fast paced. You know, you get in there, you blast. But this game really does reward you with a more methodical way of playing, since you have to really really consider your turns carefully. Your cards matter. Every decision counts, and that's what I like about games like this. Like I played Hearthstone for hours. Like I was super hooked on Hearthstone. And now it's just because the game would always constantly test me. And I guess the difference is that Hearthstone is more competitive, since you're having to fight other players, so you're constantly having to make sure your deck is concise. Like nothing can be out of place, because one bad RNG can make it, you know, can really determine the outcome of any game.
表こんなのはどうだい派手に行こうかね
Okay, so how many quests have I done? Nothing yet, so I can do anchor shot for now.
高速違反ですよ
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, and sometimes it's nice to not have to have the reaction time be part of the gameplay. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I like this game, because I don't feel as if I have to rely on a specific reaction approach. It's more of, oh, okay, I can really take my time to really think.
力をためてためて行きます行きましょうか
But I like thinking. I like games where my logic is tested. When my logic is tested, I feel very good. I would say that I'm more of a logical person than anything else. And so anytime I feel like I'm having to use my brain a lot, it's a very stimulating feeling. Games that kind of bore me are games that are the opposite. Where it's just like, oh, this is what it is? Like if a game just feels very shallow, I tend to fall asleep very fast.
裏か表かこんなのはどうだい
Yeah, exactly. I'm very much with you. Like there are times where I want to just... There are times where I want to just smash things into oblivion. And then there are times where I just kind of want to chill out. And in this case, because I've been smashing so much recently with regards to ARPGs, like I've been playing TLI constantly and PoE too, so it's nice to not blow things up for once. Well, I am blowing things up, but in a slower manner. So it feels nice. It's like a good balance. And that's one thing I've come to love about gaming, at least recently, is that there are a lot of games that are all about the fast-paced combat, but then there are other games that really kind of tell you to slow down. And I like that I finally have a game where I don't have to always be on, if that makes any sense. Like right now, I'm just vibing, and this is great because I can actually talk to you guys. When I'm playing PoE or if I'm playing TLI, a lot of times I get very immersed. So because of that, I don't get a chance to really like talk to you guys the way I want. But because I can really sit down with this game and take time with my turns, I can actually have a meaningful conversation and look at chat. Okay, so full house. Draw one card. Okay, so we get some damage here. Speaking of Wordle, I'm gonna do that right after we're done, or I'm done. Sorry. After this one situation here, I'm gonna do Wordle. But I love Wordle a lot. I think I'm still on my streak, although I have to check. This team is so fun as well. This team is actually kind of fun too, because it's just me drawing cards and just me doing repetitive damage. Hey, music, why did you stop? Do that. Oh, you did today's already? Okay. I'm gonna do it right now. Now that you've just brought it up. Let me see here. Let's see, Wordle. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I missed my... Oh yeah, that's right. My streak is gone. It's fine. Speaking of streak. Steak. Nope. Okay, nothing there. Let's see here. No. Oh, hold on. Okay, O. Hold on. Okay, but it can't be... no. Dorm? No, hold on. Dorge? Hold on. Dorge. Oh, hold on. Forge. I know I'm going to be using the same... I know that we've already used E, but sometimes I'll purposely use a letter a second time just to see if like there's a certain pattern. Okay, so we have O and G. So O is not the first letter. Or sorry, not the third or second. So G. So okay, can't be ghosts because we already use S and T. So O would have to either be the first. Og. Okay, so we got something in common. We got something in common, crafts. See, this is what I'm talking about. I love games like this, where I can just, like, literally use my brain. Hold on. Dodge? No, it can't be dodge. So G, H... Oh, no, gasp is a different spelling, right? And it's not, it couldn't be that anyway. Ghoul? Oof, okay, well, I know G is the first letter, and I just use O in the third place again. And then L we used again too. So what can be... So it's not first, so it's like gonna be the fourth? What's a G word that gives me G? Not glyph. Not gyro. That would be interesting. It's not gyro though. What? Gid? Gidod? No, this... I'm making up words now. Weird because a lot of the letters that are left are like consonants. This must be tomorrow's because it's not what I did today. Yeah, because that's like the Japan advantage. I'm ahead of you all. I'm ahead of y'all. What word did you have today? Giddy. Ah, because I was thinking giddy. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Yo, what's up, PPG? Welcome on in. I'm like, yeah, giddy does make sense because it's G. Mine is also different at Tabby. What would this be? Oh, Giddy's your guess. Oh, I don't think Giddy would be right though, because O is in here. I was thinking Giddy, but then where would the O be? And it can't be. Oh yeah, it's. Giddu, Gidoy, Gidop, Gidob, Gidox, Gidok. Yeah, that's the problem with this one, is that we have a lot of consonants and only a couple vowels. Yeah, O has to be second to last. That's my assumption too. O's got to be second to last. Gombo? What the heck is Gombo? What is a Gombo? Okay, well, well, at least we know that M exists. But what the heck is a Gombo? Okay, so now we know that G and O are the last letters. Oh, wait. No, it's not that. What? Oh, Gimbo? No, it's not that. But it's not M either. No. I would have lost that. No, can't be. Gid? Oh, Gizmo. Oh, I got that one the last second, dude. Woo! And no, I didn't look at chat for that one. I had to lock in because I'm like, wait a minute. There's got to be something. All right, that's getting shared in Discord. I always share my Wordle scores in Discord. Oh, no wonder my streak was lost. I didn't play until my last play day was November 8th. Makes sense. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. Gizmo, Mr. Fleming. That one's pretty tough, though. I'm not gonna lie, that one is pretty tough. Cause like my ass was like, what the heck is G and then ends in O, and it has an M in it. It's like, what? Okay, so now we have 15. Perfect. We're out of here. The I was throwing me off that I wasn't used, but then the O, I was like, what? Yeah, that's why I got thrown off. Like this, the lettering was just like, what the heck is this? I'm trying to use as many of my archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, I'm lost, PPG. I'm lost, dude. I'm lost. Archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, I need to do more of these. I'm gonna send a gift to her. Let's go. It's annoying when there's an uncommon letter or a double letter. Yeah, exactly. I always get thrown off by double letters or the uncommon letters. Those are always an annoyance. Because now it's like my brain has to think, what the heck? What is this word? I start Everett Wordle with irate because it has so many good letters. True, yeah, you have a lot of common consonants like R, T, and then you have a lot of good vowels. So how do you add to their level cap? What do you do for it? Or what do you find for it? Oh, this level cap here? So basically, I'm still learning, so I'm gonna have to make sure I say this correctly, but basically it's like any other gacha type of level up, right? So for you to get to 40 next, similar to Genshin, you have to go through a promotion phase. And so at the bottom it says veteran captain promotion mission. So how you get there is through doing the story. So by doing the story, you'll unlock the promotional mission. I don't think you'll get it through battle missions. These are just things you can do on the side. But if I'm not mistaken, if you do the story and you complete the story, you get to a point where the game will ask you to be promoted. Holy gacha. Holy gacha. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of gacha in this game, but it's pretty generous though. So for example, like right now, I can do this whole entire battle mission section, but there's gonna come a time where when I clear all these battle missions, there's probably gonna be like a stop sign. So let me show you just to make sure. So I'll swap to my good team. Should I do barrel or actually I should level up Cassius too. So before we do this, let me level up Cassius real quick. But it's not as bad as you think, PPG, as far as the gacha. I was surprised myself. Normally I'd be a bit, I'd question things a little bit, but this game is actually very generous. Like, I got so many characters, and I literally downloaded the game like a couple days ago, and I already have so many characters just by saving up all the free stuff the game gives you. Also posted the Doodle Diva in the Discord. Doodle Diva? What's that? Hold on a second. Ah, it's a very cute doggo. Just chilling in the snow. Just vibing out. Enjoying life, dude. Very, very cute dog. And this is what Fleming's dude looks like right now. Look at him. just vibing out, chilling. Any Nikkei stream? Absolutely no. Like I don't mind gacha here and there, but you're not catching me playing that. No way. I'm not playing Nikkei. This game already has enough suggestive themes that Nikkei is a bit much for me. Oh, let's see here. It's crazy how I've been trying to stay away from gacha, and somehow it always somehow finds a way back into my life. It's actually insane. Ooh. She's mad I went back inside. Very, very cute doggo. I'm more of a cat guy, but I can see the allure when it comes to dogs. I'm more a Pomeranian guy, but your doodle is very, very cute. I have to admit. I will get farmed by only one gacha game. That's cap. Don't fall to the fake news. Trust. What do we got here? I want to retain one though. If I can retain... Yeah, let's retain this lift anchor for next turn. Because it's crazy, like, I'm playing TLI, and TLI has a gacha, but it's more for pets though. And then now we have flipping CZN, which is gacha. That's only 2 games though. It's only 2 games that I play that have gacha. But these are actually really fun, so I can't really say that much. Dude, whatever. I'll let this ad run. Screw it.
準備できました。確認します。
I'm gonna start sneezing, you said cat. Are you not like a cat person, or do they actually give you allergies in IRL? Like, are you allergic to them?
いつでも OK。慎重に。
Okay, so I'll retain this for now.
裏か表か
Don't need to heal. I think we're good on that. Yeah, we can save this. And I probably should remove one of my... Yeah, I have two of the same. I gotta do that. I gotta fix that next time. And you're dead.
お静かに。
イリュージョンの終わ
You
り
never
は
come to my house. I have two.
私がつきものさ
Yeah, I'm a big cat dude. I love cats a lot. Go to 180 here. Let's retry this again. So wait, what else? What do you play gacha wise? Is it just Genshin PPG? I forgot what you play. I forgot.
守ってあげますね。いつでも OK です。高速違反ですよ。準備できました。溢れ出せ。
I get my wave up. Let's see here.
派手に行こうかこんなのはどうだい
見ろ。あれが手抜き工事の末路だ。
Okay, power charge. That should kill
お静かに。
or do some damage.
裏か表か
Let's see here. Yeah, I'll just attack here for now. Because we can retain these. And then we'll do this. Hey, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Welcome on in on YouTube. I'm just a pet person. I grew up with dogs, but cats have been easier to handle as an adult. Yeah, I like both. Like I just have more of a a love for cats, but I love dogs. Just dogs are great too. I have nothing against dogs because, like I said, I love Pomeranians. If there's one dog I'd love to get as a Pomeranian or a Shiba Inu. Those are like the two I'd probably opt for.
いつでも OK です。よいしょっと。
Let's see here. Shuffle this.
運を試してみよう
Okay, so we can probably wave this. Get her wave up.
裏か表かもう一度振ってみようか
Okay. So now we still haven't gotten our card yet,
派手に
dude.
行こうかね驚いたかね
準備できました。
So we'll just get a shield up for now. I want to get a Tibetan Mastiff if I had a yard. A Tibetan Mastiff? That sounds like a pretty big dog. I've never actually seen a Tibetan Mastiff.
裏か表か運命というべきかね
Okay, give me this.
いつでも守ってあげますね。行きます。
This.
貯めて貯めて。行きます。
Combo time.
いつでも OK です。高速違反ですよ。
This.
元気が出ましたか。 準備できました。手伝います。
Yo, heal for now.
派手に行こうかね裏か表もう一度振って
Okay,
み
he
よう
should die next turn with agony. Yeah, there we go, done.
お疲れ様です。
Not gonna lie, it looks like a pretty cool game. Yeah, it's really fun.
食べに行きましょう。
It's a really fun game. If you're really into like Hearthstone and Slay the Spire or any other card games, this game is really fun. It's what got me into it. Like aside from the whole, you know, Gunnar, the whole Gunnar visuals with some of the characters, I think the gameplay and the story overall are really good. And everything is pretty straightforward. Like, it's not difficult to understand. Okay, so now we got your boy up to level 30, which is good. So now I can actually use him. Okay, I want to save some of my materials because I don't want to go too nuts. I want to save some for tomorrow when I do roll for the new character, if I can get her. Because I just rolled for the latest character today, or last night rather. So I don't know if I'll be guaranteed, but it's a 50-50. No biggie. And I've been saving up all my cash too. Like, I have so much cash on me. And this game gives away so much free rolls. It's actually insane how much. Like, if you log in right now and you were to play this game, you'd get a ton of free rolls. Like, you can probably get the new character. you can get the latest character on the banner right now. Like, I got like over 100 pulls. It's insane. Oh yeah, so I wanted to show you guys the battle, right? Because Fleming was asking me about like how to level up and stuff. So there's gonna come a point where I'll do all these battles, and it's gonna basically tell me that I'm gonna have to level up at some point, and it's probably story driven. So you have to get through the story, and then when you get to the story or you hit like a certain level, I think it's like your captain level. So when you hit your captain level, then that's when you can kind of be promoted. But yeah, Khalip, I was saying earlier, Khalip right now is my favorite character in the game. But he is well, I guess technically I could use her. Like, I can probably go with Khalip, Haru, and Mika. I think this would be a decent team. Because I like using her a lot. She's really, really fun to use. But the only reason why I like using the other team is because I can farm for Haru's cards a lot faster. They won't lure me in, don't worry. Oh yeah, I gotta level up Khalip too. Damn it, dude. What do I need for her? 6 out of 15. How much do I have? I need more books. Alright, I'll level her up afterward then. But she is so fun to use. You know what? F it. I'll level her up. Vanguard. I should have enough for it anyway, so. Okay. Oh, just in case you want to see. Yeah, let me see this. Let me see this dog, which you mentioned. Oh, this dog. I've seen this dog before. Yeah, I actually remember somebody who owned one of these dogs when I was in Canada. And for those who don't know what I'm talking about, this is what Fleming just showed me. Yeah, this dog I've seen. They're quite gentle too. They're very gentle dogs. They're not like aggressive or anything. Just chill. Okay, let's see here. So power anchor. Okay, I'll go for this. More damage. Let's see here. Any chance for a Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel stream? Probably no. I can't say I'm a huge Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan. Even like growing up, like the anime didn't really resonate with me. So I can't say I'll be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Anytime soon. I think this is probably as far as I'll go when it comes to... This is as far as I'll go when it comes to like playing an actual card game on stream. Because it actually plays into my brand a lot. Because it's a sci-fi game, it's a roguelike, and it pairs well with what I enjoy. As much as I would like to play more card games on stream, I think one is probably enough. At least for now, until some other company drops a banger, I'll likely just stick with CZN for now. Because I have so many games that I play, dude. I gotta calm down. Like I have way too many games on my catalog, and I have to start prioritizing more of them soon. I gotta heal for sure. If you had asked me that question like 4 years ago, I would have been like, yeah, sure. 4 or 5 years ago, I would have been like totally fine for that, because I was like, it's all I cared about back then was just playing card games like Hearthstone and stuff. But now that I'm actually like, now that I'm actually kind of branded, I had to be a little bit more choosy with what I play. Especially now that I'm now partnered with Torchlight, we gotta be a bit more mindful. Since I gotta prioritize that, I gotta prioritize PoE 2. Like those like my two main games is TLI and PoE 2. So everything else that I play is either a showcase or I really like the game. And right now, I'm actually enjoying this game. So no Poker Friday. Funny enough, I used to play poker a lot. I used to play poker a lot, dude. I was a poker dude. I used to play a lot of it back in high school. For real money, too. I think I played poker up until my college days. And I won some good money. Like, I'm not talking like small couple hundred. I'm talking like I've won like, yeah, I've won. I've won some good money back in the day. I'm not one to boast about my winnings, but let's just say that I won. And I won a good amount. It was enough to at least cover some of my college tuition. That's what I'll say. And enough for me to buy some good name brand clothes. I get some retain cards. Okay, good. We have a retain card at least. Like, for context, since you brought up poker, like I played poker I played poker every day. Like, it wasn't even a 1 day a week type of thing. It was, I played poker every single day. Because I just loved poker so much. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh yeah, I forgot that I was gonna... Forgot I have to change my... I gotta change my partner on my characters. I shouldn't have two of these partners like that. Okay, so charge energy. Dude, this is why the deck is so fun. I'm just constantly just drawing cards and just doing more damage. Did I win any titles? No, I didn't win any titles. Like, I wasn't like... I didn't pull in like millions. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. But, no, I pulled in... Like, for context, I pulled in over $10,000. Let's put it that way. I wasn't pulling in like, you know, $250,000 or anything like that, but it was enough for me to like pay for a good portion of my tuition and buy some books and buy some good clothes. And again, this was during like my high school years, so it was good. It's like high school going into college, like it was nice. It just felt very satisfying to win. And because I was in like high school / college, I had like nothing else to lose, right? So I had more time to commit to the endeavor. But would I recommend that to anybody? No. Playing poker full time is a different vibe. Like when you're playing poker full time, like the reason why I did it full time was just because I was in high school. Like I had nothing else to do, so I just come home from school and I would just play. And then toward college, like the early phase of college, that's when I really blew up with my poker winnings. Like that's when I won like the $10,000+ It was like toward college. It was very, very fun. Oh, now we have fragments. Perfect. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Shock. So this is a DOT. So these are like your artifacts in Genshin and stuff. So this is where you want to like... This is where you want to put a lot of your stats on. So this is for suppression. This gives me defense, which is what I want. But defense is good for her. And then for Haru, I probably want more attack. But this is more DOT though. So because of DOT, that probably would go more on Keiron? Keiron or Tressa, since Tressa most likely wants the DOT. So I'll put it on her for now, but I'm not going to use her. Alright, so now that I have the characters leveled up, now I can actually show y'all what I'm talking about. And this game is cool too, because it shows you tutorials. Every time you unlock a new element of the game, it shows you what to do. So approve the use of memory fragment data, you'll be redirected to the combatant management page for guidance. Memory fragments are equipment data extracted from the simulation that can be equipped by agents to enhance their combat abilities. Okay, so Mika, for example, memory fragments. So memory fragments consist of a total of 6 parts. Each part can have designated options. Select the area to apply shock. Oh, okay. We have prepared memory fragments for your guidance. Captain, please review the memory fragments. Options consist of main options and sub-options, which enhance the combatant stats. Okay, so you have a main stat and a sub-stat. So this is the main stat, and then sub-stats is right here. You have extra damage and then health. All memory fragments have set effects. You gain powerful set effects proportional to the number of equipped pieces from a specific set. Okay, so just like Genshin, the more of a set you have, then the more perks you get. So in this case, this healer's one gives me a 2 set of 12% max HP. Let's equip that. So memory fragments can be obtained from memory fragment simulation. I'll start the guide now. Simulation. Oh, sick. Okay. Memory fragments. So you can obtain different types of memory fragments from each simulation. So phase and trace. Complete simulations to obtain memory fragments. Gotcha. Okay. And this gives me things like Conqueror's Aspect. So the 4-piece set gives me 35% critical damage of 1-cost cards. Gotcha. And this is for healers. 2 set gives me max HP. And then what else do we have? Okay, so you're a common, right? Or uncommon, then you're a rare. So you probably want to get the rare drops. But we'll do it later. We'll do it later. There's so many things I gotta roll for now. But it was good that I unlocked it. What's this? Okay, so this also gives you free just by reading the tutorials, this game gives you free free pulls, or at least free currency to pull. Alright, so let me actually, now that I have my characters built, let me actually show you the battle missions. Because I have to get to a certain level, as I was saying earlier. So right now, I'm currently level 25. And I think once you get to like level 30, I believe, or higher, then you're able to move to the next stage or next tier. Just to answer Fleming's question. We'll do some battle missions for now. So now I can finally play the game with my characters, level 30. So let's see how much I can actually build here. So the reason why Kalip is really great is because, much like Haru, if I play a 2-mana card, I immediately get to play this Vulture Ejection for free. So she's really good at doing AoE damage, and then Haru is really good at doing more single target, but she does have some AoE in her kit. But being able to just play a 2-mana card for free, or not for free, but playing a 2-mana card and getting a 3-mana pull for free is crazy. So it's just constant AoE, and then I can just use Haru to just delete people. And this game does a great job of teaching players how to play trading card games, or not trading card, but card games rather, just because not everybody's going to be that inventor. You know, not everybody has a brain to come up with unique decks. But this game does teach you. This game kind of gives you built-in decks that you can utilize, which is pretty cool. Okay, so overload. So charge energy. Okay, we'll get some morale here. But yeah, this game is free to play, so if you are interested, you can definitely download it. There's a client that you can use. There's a client that you can use, and you can download it for free. And tomorrow is actually a really big update. Like it's basically like the latest chapter, because right now we're in season 0, but as of tomorrow we'll be in season 1. So this is a really good time to jump into the game because it's completely fresh. The game just came out a couple weeks ago, I think. Actually a few weeks ago. So it's not that old at all. It's very, very young, and now is the best time to jump in. If you really do want to try this game out, now is perhaps the best time to do so. Do I have Anchor Shot in my hand? I do have it. Okay, so let's do this. So boom. I wish for a good anime card game. This is it. This is honestly it. This is truly the anime card game. And it's a really, really good anime card game at that. It's really, really fun. I don't think it is complex enough for me. It's complex, brother. What you're seeing right now is like, it's very, very early game stuff. It's hard. I wouldn't judge it too early, because I'm like barely into the game. I'm just unlocking new things now as we're playing. But there's complexity to this game. What you're watching right now is literally the earliest of the early game. You're not really getting a good glimpse of the end game, because end game is really where this game pops off. And I've seen people play the end game. It's actually pretty sick. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, you know what? Honestly, this build isn't too bad. Not the worst. Free card pull. Boom. And they had some really cool finishers too. Oh, nice. So we got some... Okay, nice. We have a few of these uncommon... what is it called? Memories fragments, what do we call them? Sick. Hold on a second. Dude. Shut up with these premiums. I'll give you a premium. Okay. That was one battle mission. So as we keep going, it gets progressively harder. Yeah, not bad as a team comp actually. I just like using Khalip. Khalip is just so fun. I like being able to just get free damage. Free damage is always nice. Holy, there's all of them pop like a balloon. Okay, I'll do a counterattack. Yeah, I would try the game out first though, PPG. Try it out first, and then really dive into the game before anything. Because I'm really excited to dive deeper into the end game portion. And plus, like I said, this game literally just came out, so there's going to be a lot more added to the game over time. Like, way more added. They're already planning to overhaul the story from what I've heard. And that overhaul is going to be insane. Just for the story, but also just for the overall gameplay. Okay, so I'm gonna retain this. I'll get some more shield. Dude, this build is actually kind of sick. Hold on a second. Like, I just got massive AP for that. Like, oof. This is not a bad build. Because we're just getting constant counterattacks, and we're doing crazy damage. And as long as I use a 3 mana or 2 mana card, free damage. Oh yeah, this is sick. The one wave. So I can retain that for now. Get some shield for now. Like, I don't think it's gonna get as complex as, say, you know, an MTG or Yu-Gi-Oh! But then again, who knows? It's hard for me to say. The game right now, for what it's worth, does a lot. Okay, I can heal. I don't really have that many good cards in my hand, I'll be honest. Yeah, these cards are kind of ass, to be honest. I might just skip this turn. Okay, so do we have... Okay, so we can get our card back in the hands. We can charge it up. We can lift it up. And now it's going to do mad damage. This should kill him. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. I did it wrong. Because I forgot this gives me... I need to do it in... only I had my other card, I would have been fine. Okay, that should be 440 shields. That's a lot of shield, though. I'm tanky as a mother. I'll do this instead, though. And this should kill 750. Are you dead? That's overkill right there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, this is battle 4. Yeah, so we're getting some of the uncommon ones, so this is good. Dude, this build is actually kind of nice. Crazy damage. I'm surprised. Like I can probably do more damage, but this is nice.
全員戦列を整えろ。
敵の勢いを削いでみせる。
We got more shield, and not to mention we're just basically healing and shielding, so we're not dying.
新溢れ出せ。準備できました。元気が出ましたか。
私の出番だね。
That's like one big thing, is I realized that we're not gonna die. Yeah, like Mika's counterattacking, and then Kalipa's counterattacking. It's crazy. Oh yeah, give me this.
いつでも守ってあげますね。行きましょうか。
I should kill him.
高速違反ですよ。
始末してやろう。
気持ちいい一撃だった。
慎重に。
I don't even have to heal right now, but I'll heal anyway.
なってみせます。
Just to use the card up. Also, for those on Twitch, we are going to be starting ads in about 4 minutes and 49 seconds. So, if you're looking to avoid those ads, then you know what to do. You know what to do. Okay, so we overwhelm here.
さて、
We get more.
慎重に。
One wave. Get some morale.
オーライ。オーライ。
So charge energy.
オッケーです。全力で頑張ります。
私の出番だな。ほっ。
Okay, that's fine.
私が行く。
Exactly. There you go.
油断したら大
Just
丈夫
like Crab said, or you can sub and skip the ads altogether. And you'll be supporting the stream.
行きましょうか。
So you're doing even more of a service.
準備できました。確認します。慎重に。行きます。準備できました。
Okay, so I can retain here. But we're already...
手伝います。
Oh, I didn't have to do that. That was a waste of a card. I could have used it right now. Now I could use my healing card. That's fine though. I think we should be alright. So you use this.
始末してやろう。
And lashing.
慎重に。
Heal up for this.
準備できました。
Yeah, we'll just heal.
役に立ちましたか？
There we go. And I think it's GG here.
いつでもオッケー。全力で頑張ります。
Overkill.
お静かに。
Wonderful.
私がですか？ありがとうございます。館長のおかげです。
Easy. Alright, so now we're going into battle 5 and then 6. Then once we get all these stars, I'll move on to the story again. And this is like another reason why I like this game, is because it has like a nice good pacing. You don't have to fully commit to the story. You can go off on the side and do some side quest, well, not side quests. Well, I guess you can call it side quests, but you can do battle missions, and then you can also go into the city and do like little excursions with your favorite characters, and you can earn points or earn extra rolls. It's pretty nice.
みんな、周りを確
Like
認し
the
なが
game
ら
gives you a lot
動
of
くように。
freedom to do what you want. And it's challenging enough to keep you engaged.
慎重。溢れ出せ。
Okay, so this is charge attack here.
全力で頑張ります。
What is
出
this?
ましたか？いつでもオッケーです。皆さん、お静かに。
Okay. Get morale here.
オーライ。
Okay.
あの攻撃は危険だ。戦列をしっか
Okay,
り
so they're gonna attack soon. So you can see that on the cursor on the, or the icon rather, on the enemies. This is letting you know that their next turn will be an attack. So this is like a good way for you to kind of prepare yourself. So in this case, I'll go for shields, get a wave, and I guess we can save. We don't have much here to heal. Yeah. Okay. Overwhelmed here. And he should be dead now. Almost dead. Now he's dead. Okay. So anchor shot we can use, but we're gonna lift anchor first. So it's gonna cost me 1 more. It's gonna cost me 3, but I'll do more damage. We'll counterattack. So basically the way Hadu works is she's a very like rinse and repeat character, where your game plan is to use your anchor pointer to basically respawn your anchor shot into your hand. So basically you get a free card in your hand for 0, and as you can tell, or as you can read on the card, it says that the number of times that you use the card, it'll maximize your damage. So we can get a maximum of 5. So the more that we use anchor shot, the more value we get. And we just have to keep on refreshing it into our hand, which is why any deck or any character that allows for you to refresh your cards quickly is really good for her. So someone like Cassius that I was using earlier, because he's basically like, he's a card puller, so he allows you to just pull cards constantly. And then once you do that, you just have non-stop anchor shot, anchor shot, anchor shot. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we can probably go with tenacity here. Okay, so we'll take some damage reduction here. So we have another power anchor here. I can probably go with... Okay, so let's do this. This. Heal up. Go for an attack. And this should probably do more damage. Okay. So now we have another free anchor shot right here. Oh, we don't. It's not even... Oh, wow. We finished... There's no more... Oh, it's right there. I'm so dumb. That was a misplay. That was a misplay for me. Lesson learned. Read. Read your cards before you play them. I've had so many times where I've actually misplayed in Hearthstone for that reason. You just play a card too fast and you realize that, you know, you can't read. And you just missed out on a powerful combo because of dumb brain. Nice, another 3-star. Alright, so this is the last battle mission. Let's see if I can... Okay, let's go back and use Cassius again. Cassius was pretty sick. Being able to just draw into more cards is disgusting. And I love that I can just like... I love that I can always go from one deck to another. So if I feel like, oh, you know what, let me try this deck, or let me go back to this deck. It's just nice to be able to swap off a deck. So it keeps the gameplay engaging. No, I don't really feel bored because I'm always trying out something different. Let me get some morale up in there. Another anchor pointer. Boom. Anchor shot. Full house, draw a card. And that's why he's so good, because I can draw into a really good card and get more anchor shots in there, which is... Discard. I can discard what's in my hand. Dice trick. Boom. Let's see. Full house again. He's dead. Dude, this deck is also really fun. Just being able to draw into cards. I love characters that just allow me to draw cards. Draw more cards and then you're dead. Oh, I should have used my charge energy first. I'm dumb. Okay, I'll retain that for now. I'll heal though. Okay, so retain those. So charge this up. Do this. Do this. This. Heal. Okay. Yeah, we ain't dying. We're not dying in this build either. So dice trick cost me 0. Full house. So deal damage to all enemies. Okay, so I can probably... Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. And then we'll do 1 wave. And do 1 more. So heal up. You played for 2 hours. Take a break, it says. Game is like, hey man, you know you can take a break, right? Oh, it sucks that I can't play the card right now. Okay, well, he's dead anyway. And that's it. And I got full 18 stars. Let's go. 60. And I got 1 extra pull. Perfect. Alright, now that we're done that, the battle mission's finished. Is it? Is it done? Yeah, we cleared it all. We're done. Ah, so this is what I was talking about before, Fleming, if you're still here. But basically, now once we get to level 30, we have to do... So now it's saying the content is locked. So it says to reach captain level 30. And we've already done 1 prerequisite, which was to clear chapter 3 battle mission. So now we just got to reach level 30. And that's basically this. So this is the growth guide. You basically just do, you know, typical activities. And then the more you unlock it, you should be good. So right now we're at level 25. So we just keep doing this. We should be all right. So let's see. Actually, let me see if I have any good. Let me see if I have any rolls. How many rolls do I have now? Can I actually? Oh yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. Yeah, I have 5,198 plus 15. So that's a lot of pulls for tomorrow. I've got a free 10 pull right now. So let's see what we get. Yeah, let's see. We have. Oh, actually, I'm actually guaranteed. I might be guaranteed here. We might, well, not guaranteed. I'm obviously guaranteed in 23, but this 10 pull should put me closer to getting another 5-star. So let's see. Who do we get today? Who is the 5-star? Is it a Gooner or is it an actual cool character? Let's find out. Okay, so nothing yet. So 1 more 10 pull and we're guaranteed. Who do we get here, though? Ooh. Okay, Neil looks kind of sick. Yo, Neil looks kind of nasty. I like music characters too. If I can play with guitars and like drums, I'm building this character right now. And she's a controller too. Ooh, okay. We got Carity. Nice. Okay, Yvonne. Okay, so we have a Gunnar. So we have this is like the E1. So we have one of her constellations unlocked for Maribel. Nice, nice. Yeah, this was a good 10 pull. Wow. Solid 10 pull. So you have one 4-star, one partner, and then another Gunnar. So I'm gonna play Nia. Nia looks pretty sick. So yeah, now we have the next combatant is guaranteed for sure. We're gonna get one character here. I don't know who, but we'll find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball. No. Let's see. So Maribel. So we can put her. So they call them manifest egos in this game, but these are like your constellations. The fixed damage of the Shelter Strike card is increased by 50%. Okay. It's good to know. Don't really use it that much, but Nia, however. Nia, this character looks pretty sick. Yeah. Okay, what do her cards though? What do her cards do? So she has 100 damage for a stroke, amp therapy, heal. Okay, she's a healer. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay, so G chord, 1 decibel. Activate the top 1 card of the draw pile. And then Epiphany. These are her booster cards. Mute accent. Discard 1 card with the highest cost. Then the combatant who owned that card performs 150% extra attack to a random enemy. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Soul Rip. Retain. Heal 120 for 1 turn when a card is discarded 1 decibel. Okay. And Adagio. Draw 1, discard 1. With this effect, move discarded card to the top of the draw pile. Then this is her special card, Nia's Curiosity. Reveal 3 random cards from the draw pile, and then choose 1 to draw, discard the rest. Ooh. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna try her with Haru and see what I can do here. And what's her partner? Okay, so yeah, she is a healer, so the combatant's defense is increased by 12, but her ego skill is heal 100% plus 50 healing amount while in injured state versus Yvonne. Okay, so I'll probably go with Alyssa here to assign. Upgrade her. So even your partners, so your partners are like your assist characters. They're not necessarily characters you use in the actual battle per se, but you can utilize them when they have enough. What is it called? When their power level maxes out, you can use their special ability. So I want to try and use her a little bit. So I want to level her up more, but before that, let's level up actually Nia. Wow, we need to get more of these. Any cool boss cards? There's probably some cool boss cards somewhere. I haven't come across them yet though. But I definitely know that there are some dope characters. From what I have in my current library, there are some pretty dope characters. Like I'll show you, for example, so of course you've seen the ones I've been playing with, but these are all the characters that I currently have. So I have Kalip, who's my favorite character so far in the game. She's cool. Haru's awesome. I like using her a lot. Beryl is really pretty sick. We have Mika, who's a healer. Cassius is dope. Like boss cards for the player. Probably. I haven't come across them yet though. I haven't come across anything that would be like crazy. But I imagine they probably do have some sort of like crazy wild card that's like similar to a boss card.
もっと欲しかったら言ってね。
Alright, let's see what we can do here. So if she's a healer, then I'm gonna work on her. I'm gonna actually level her up. I want to try and use her with this current build. So I'll take Mika off. I'll take off Mika. Oh, but Mika's kind of nasty though, because Mika gives me AP, and AP is important in every single build. Because if you can just constantly have AP, that means you can play more cards. So maybe I'll do... I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll come up with something interesting. So for example, Alyssa would be on this side. So this is like your EP. And so every time you have enough EP, every character has like their own super. Just for lack of a better term. And so the more EP you build per turn, then the quicker you can use your character's super. And that's when you can do more damage. But yeah, as far as like boss cards are concerned, it's hard for me to really say because I don't really know. I'm not deep enough in the game to give you a clear answer. But I would not be surprised if there were. Okay. So we can pop our anchor here. Boom. Anchor shot. Dedge. Wild card. Dead. I wonder if I can... I wonder if Cassius and Mia would work. We'll see. No. I'll probably use Mia or Nia separately. Let's see. Charge energy. Crazy damage. And then we can... No, we'll save this for now. Okay, so they're going into defense mode here. So their next attack, their next turn is going to be an attack. So let's go for this. So before we play this, I'll do this. Then I'll do this. And then we'll do this. My deck is empty. Good thing I drew into that card, I was lucky. Okay, so wild card, power anchor. Dead. Yeah, this build is really fun. And this is actually one of the builds that they teach you how to play when like there's an event mode for Haru. And in the event mode, they show you different builds that you can utilize with the character. So before you decide to roll for the character, this is why this game is kind of cool, because it gives you like a preview of what decks the character can be utilized in. So it gives you a good reason to either A, pull for the character, or skip. And for me, I was like, dude, this character's kind of nasty. So I was like, yep, I'm gonna go right ahead and roll for the character. So this game does a really cool job about that. So it's like a lot of times people, they play a gacha game and you don't really get a taste of what the character can do, because they only give you like one trial, right? You know, in Genshin, for example, you go in and you do the trial for the character, but it doesn't really give you a good feel for the character, if that makes any sense. Like you'll play the character, but it doesn't really, you don't really get a good vibe. But with this game, in this game, you actually get multiple chances to play with the character on different team compositions, and so you can really test out and see whether or not the character is for you. So that's what I like about this game. Oh, give me that. Free. Oh, it's gonna cost me 3 though, right? Damn it. I always forget about that. It's gonna cost me 3 to do that. I always gotta remember that it costs me AP to do all that stuff, so... I wonder if it... I guess maybe it'd be cool if I can do maybe Khalip? If I did Khalip, Cassius, and Haru, that can actually be a good team too. But I can still draw AP, and I can have AoE damage as well. And instead of worrying about healing, I can just have shield. That can be like another good team comp for this. Oh, I could have used my chart energy, to be honest. I guess I'll just keep it. Okay, I get a wave for free. And I get more fortitude. Okay, blessing. So I don't need to heal right now. I'll go for a power charge and kill them both. Dead. Okay, so now I can probably upgrade her. Wow, really? I only got 9 out of 15? Okay, so 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, I need 6. Need 6 of these. And now we can get her to at least level 30. Dude, we are low on we need to get more of these for tomorrow. I have a lot of the gray ones. The gray ones I have a ton of. Alright, perfect. So now we have Nia level up and ready to go. So I'm going to try her out now. And we'll see how she plays out. Because she is a healer, so that can give me some reason to try her. So this is Healer's Journey. So I'll give her Shock for now. And then we have Suppression, which is... Okay, so this gives me more HP. So I'll rock this with Suppression. This gives me defense, though. And then substats crit damage. Okay, so I'll do health instead. More health. What's this? Yeah, I'll do Healer's Journey then. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing for Mika. I'm still gonna use her, so. Where's Mika at? There she is. So we have Shock here. Okay, so you can upgrade the Shock as well. And this gives me... Memory fragments can be enhanced through upgrade. Upgrade consists of a total of 5 stages. Each upgrade increases the value of the main stat. Okay. Locked sub-options or substats are also unlocked. And they're upgraded via random. Okay, gotcha. Okay. And then it costs, of course, it costs you material. Okay, okay. So I can't do it right now. I'll have to farm for this later. But that's good to know. So yeah, it's just like any other gacha. If you played Wuwa, if you played Genshin, if you played any other of those games, then you'll know how to optimize and utilize this particular format, where you just gather materials, you level up, and hopefully you just are lucky enough to get good substats. It's pretty much what it is. So let's see if I can get more on my girl. So defense. Ideal. This is crit damage. This gives me justice damage. Oh, this is pretty cool. Justice damage. Ah, okay. This is actually good for her. Upgrade. So this costs 4. Okay, so the rares cost double this. Uncommons cost 4. Good to know. Okay, what about Khalip? So Khalip, I have suppression. What else is here? But I actually want defense on her. Crit damage is actually not bad. Yeah, crit damage to be good for her damage output. And defense gives me +3, so I'll equip this. And this is instinct damage. Is she instinct? No. What is she? What is she again? I forget what she is. Oh yeah, she is instinct. Okay, never mind. Okay, so my gut feeling was right. So she's an instinct character, which means I would want that desire. Instinct damage is 0.17 or 1.7. Nice. And then this is attack percent. More defense is good. Cool. All right, and then I have the 4-piece set, so now I've got plus 35% crit damage of 1 cost cards. Okay, cool. So I'll use that for now. It's pretty basic. Obviously, we're just starting out. And then for Haru, I'd probably want more attack power. Although health wouldn't be too bad. Giving more health is not bad. So I'll give her some crit. What's this? Attack? Actually, I'll give her attack. Attack would be nice for now. Okay. And then Nia. Okay, so let's try a different team comp out. So now that we have Nia, I want to try her with. We can go double heal. That'd be interesting. Nia, Mika, and Haru. We're never gonna die because we're just gonna heal constantly, and we're gonna be drawing more cards, which would then give us more chance to reap the rewards for Haru. Or we can go Kalip, Nia, and then Haru, because then we can draw into cards, do damage with Kalip, and then Haru can be single target, and we can still refresh our cards. I'll try that one. Let's try that. Let's try that. What's this? Complete challenge. But this is simulation. Oh, but I have to complete chapter 3. Okay. But it's like you can't continue until you've beat. Oh, okay. So we're at this part anyway. So we're at the purification site. And this is what, these are sub quests? Okay, so this is where, oh yeah, so this is where I stopped before because I'm like, oh, I needed to get my level up. So now we're at 20, now we're at 30. And so let me try a new team. What's this? Ah, okay, so I can buff my team via food. No, I'm good. So let's try this out. Let's try the team comp out. So we're gonna try out Kalip. We're gonna try out Haru. And I'm gonna try Nia. I want to see what we can come up with here. And then we'll take off. Let's see. So this was a good comp. These are all good comps, but I can always refresh them later on. Yeah, this is fine for now. So we'll select this. Let's see what we can do with this deck. Let's see the potential of Nia here. So now I'm using 2 characters that I like a lot, which is nice. And that's another thing that I have to say is if with gacha games, for me, I've learned that I don't have to play into the whole FOMO scheme. I'll only pull for a character if I like the character. I'd never pull for anything that I don't care about, because it's just a waste of it's just a waste of currency. So even tomorrow with the brand new character coming out, like Yuki is another Gunner character. But she has like a cool ability that I'm curious about, but we'll see. I would need to test her out more before I decide whether I roll for her or I save. Because sometimes on the surface, you know, a preview can show you a character and you're like, oh my gosh, it looks pretty cool. But then when you actually get a chance to play with the character, you're like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, I normally don't pull for something unless I really like the character in terms of like their aesthetic, their personality, you know, backstory, for example. Yeah, I don't just pull for a character just because it's a new character, I gotta pull for it. It's like, nah. The way I see it is it's like your pulls are like money. And so if you're just pulling for the sake of pulling, just because, you know, new character, you're throwing your money away. So it's like going shopping, right? You go to the mall and you see a nice jacket that you like, you're gonna want to buy the jacket because you like the jacket, not because the jacket is, oh, it's a trendy jacket, oh, it's Gucci, I gotta buy it because it's Gucci. It's like, nah, like I want to buy the jacket because it looks nice. So the actual investment is worth more than the price you're paying. Don't throw my money away.
移行するなら先に出発して待ち伏せた方がいいと思うけど。
今回向かうというカオスの情報を入手したの。
I'm all about saving my resources. That's why I'm able to get so many characters, is because I save for what I really want,
出撃座標は
and then
確保
when I have more than enough saved up, I can get more than what I asked
その
for.
カオスが初めて発見された時、
Like all I wanted was Haru, and I wanted Kalipe, and then I got so many other characters when I kept rolling.
それならまず
It's
そこに
crazy.
行きましょう。
So it's a positive to save.
分かったわ。座標を送るわね。座標を受信しました。目的地に設定しますか？
Yeah, do it.
了解。出撃座標を設定。
Mika, Tressa, prepare for the mission.
艦長、まさか私のことを忘れてませんよね。
レイ、作戦を遂行するにはまだ早いわ。ついこの前、強制帰還させられたばかりで
I'm
す。
kind of curious about Renoa though. Renoa is a cool character as
わ
well,
かりました。
and I like her attire.
次の作戦
Again,
までに
I'm a sucker for
完璧に
purple.
復活してみせます。
Purple and black are like really nice in terms of the combination.
艦長僕は
オーウェンもよ。まだこの規模の作戦に参加するのは無理じゃないかしら。
わかりました。
オーウェン、また活躍の機会はあるわ。そうがっかりしないで。
ありがとうございます。わがままを言ってすみません。
誰にでもそんな日はあるの
Yeah,
よ。
chill out, Owen. This isn't your day. Relax. I'll take care of it. We're ready to go.
了解。戦艦降下します。出撃地点を確保。レイとオーウェンを見たら。
Tressa's a cool character. When I first picked up the game, I actually really liked her a lot because I like DOT builds or dot builds,
みんな
and she's all about
互
dot.
いにいい影響を
She
与え合
just
って
throws
いるよね。
she just throws a bunch of knives at people. It's all thanks to her hard work.
要員の機関座標を設定。ライフコアの確認完了。
But even the free characters you get in game are pretty cool.
出撃を承認します。
Like your starter characters are actually pretty nice. And one other thing I like about this game is that every character is viable in the sense that you can make any build and any build can work. There's like there's like a tier list or whatever, or quote unquote meta, or like, you know, there are certain units that are pretty strong, but generally speaking, every character in this game is a viable pick. Seacraft, that's why I knew that we get along so well. We just have a lot in common. Like, look at this, Luce. I would pull for Luce. Why? Because she's purple and black and white. Like, this color coordination is crisp. So companion, so 140 times 3. If damage is dealt, 1 morale. Okay. Chaos infiltration complete.
ミカ、正常に侵入完了です。トレサ、正常に侵入完了。
Like, I like this coordination too, like the kind of bluish purple with red. It's not
レム
bad.
は正常に侵入
But this
完了。
just reeks royalty, you know? When I see purple and black, it's just like, damn. You just can't get any better than that. And then you got some pink in there too. Like, it's such a great, really nice coordination of colors here. The color palette is top notch.
何よ、やってみたいの？
違うわ。
Red and yellow is better, or blue and red. Blue and red, yeah, blue and red, like Tressa's outfit, the blue and red is very, very striking. I like the blue and red here. Red and yellow, I can't say as much. Red and yellow, in my brain, I just think of McDonald's.
邪魔を起
That's
動
all I think about in my brain is just McDonald's.
ナイトメア、バイタルサインがスキャンできるか確認をお願い。
了解。
But I guess that's a good thing because McDonald's is nice from time to time. Purple yellow though is good. Purple yellow is like Lakers colors. Or purple gold. I like that color coordination too. But this right here is perfection. You give me any character with this type of aesthetic and I don't care how much you cost. I'll save. Like if Luce is an actual playable character, which I'm assuming she is, I'll pull for her. I don't care how doo-doo she is. I don't care what tier she is in. I'm not a tier whore. I am an aesthetics whore. Black and yellow? Okay, black and yellow is kind of nice. The bumblebee vibe is nice. I'll rock with that. I can rock with the black and yellow. Okay, so we have epiphanies. So epiphanies are basically like buffs. So anytime that you receive a card epiphany, you're receiving buffs to your card. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. So all these, this is part of the story mode, by the way. So all of this are battles that you get to engage in. All the way to the very end. It's so cool. Okay, let's change this playlist here. No, I don't want to answer your questions, YouTube. Shut up. Let's see. What do we want? We have a lot of... Okay, I'll put Sea Viper on. This song always gets me. And it's good battle music too. Here we go. Alright, so let's try out this girl here. So G chord, what does this do now? So 1 decibel. Okay, so when a shuffle occurs, all allies perform 50% extra attack on a random enemy and then remove decibel upon activation, and that gives you plus 50% extra attack damage per decibel up to 5 stacks. Okay, so let's see if we do this. So decibel. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that sound effect that the game gave me. That little rock and roll sound effect. That's sick. Yep, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I can't do red and yellow because it reminds me of the Washington DC football team. Anytime you want to play some EDM, I'm down. Yeah, EDM is pretty dope. I can rock with EDM. It all depends on the sound though. Like it has to hit well. So what do you like most about red and yellow, Fleming? Since you brought it up, like what makes you gravitate towards it? So a new companion. Okay, this is just companion. Oh, dude, give me Luce. I want to use her. I know she's just a companion right now, but let me use her, please. I want to use more of her. I want team purple and oh damn, even Nia has a purple and black in there. I didn't realize. Oh my, that's so true. Well, yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, Man U, their home jersey is red and yellow. I was thinking their away jersey, which is was it black? And then I was thinking Arsenal. Arsenal is red and white. That's what I was thinking about in my brain. That is true though. I forgot that Man U has red and yellow. And I was a Man U fiend back in the day. Like I loved Man U, dude. Going all the way back to like Wayne Rooney and Ruud van Nistelrooy and Robin van Persie days, and of course Cristiano Ronaldo days. You had Paul Scholes. You had Carrick. Yeah, like that team was goated back in the day. In the early 2000s, every time I would buy FIFA, I used to be a FIFA fiend. I would buy FIFA every single year, dude. I even going back as far as ISS on the N64. Like I love football, man. I was obsessed. Not as much as like these days, not as much, but man, I was a fiend for football. I would watch it every single day. Premier League came on, I'd watch it every single flipping week. I mapped into a dead end. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, you're playing PoE 2 right now? The moment you said mapped, I'm like, wait a minute. My brain had to swap off of this game for a second. R-ish. Yeah, I mean Arsenal hasn't really been as good. They've kind of lost their touch. It's been a minute since they've seen their peak. Like my peak Arsenal is like Thierry Henry days. That was peak Arsenal for me. That to me was when Arsenal was unstoppable, dude. And you had like what's his name? Wagner? Arsene Wagner? When an ally is defeated, fixed shield. Okay, I'll put it on her. I can go around, but I couldn't see it because of the fog. I really hope they change some of the visual stuff in the update. Like, I'll be honest, some of the PoE visuals, or PoE 2 visuals more specifically, they're very off-putting at times. So I hope they either like tone down some of the visuals, just balance things out. Yeah. Arsene Wagner, he was like, I think he was the coach for Arsenal during that time. Okay, so this is an epiphany. So let's go for stroke. Ooh. Ooh, I got a nice epiphany. Holy moly. This is some godly music. This is a nice epiphany, by the way. Oh, I'm giving this, give me that. That's a huge buff. You gotta get that light radius. The light radius, dude. Let's use this. No, I don't have enough AP for that. That's fine though. Okay, so Luce can attack for 0. Godly something, alright. This guy. Ooh. Dude, this team is kind of nice as well. Late in Epiphany. So I get to buff a card here as well. So what does this give me? So this costs me 1. Wow, this costs me 1 now. Damage to all enemies. If Vulture injection is in hand, it costs me 1 and then 100 damage. Ooh. Or Soul Rip. I can retain it and heal more, and then for 1 turn when a card is discarded, I'll go. Oh, you know what? I'll use the Great Sword for now. Or no, wait, I have them both. I forgot. You don't have to choose them. You keep both of them. I'm dumb. Dude, that was a cool animation though. That epiphany? The team takes their positions, trespass secured, lying in wait for the Holy Crusaders to arrive and begin their purification rite. Whoa, there's Judas right there. I really want to be able to zoom out more on the map. Yeah, I definitely agree on that. I think you and I were talking about it before. during our ARPG discussion, and yeah, I agree. I think it'd be nice for us to be able to zoom out a little bit more on the map, just so we can see more, and we can better determine our strategy when it comes to mapping. Because right now it's so zoomed in. I would love to see more of the map. And please just add more to endgame. That's what I want to see. Just give me more optimization, give me more endgame content, and we're sold for 0.4. That's it. Like I don't want to get to endgame again and then feel like demotivated. Like I want to feel more incentive to keep going. Yeah, I do hope that they add in a lot more endgame stuff, because I want there to be more reason for me to actually jump in and play. Like TLI, when it comes to its endgame, is amazing. I'm already level 90 in that game, and this is my second character now taken to level 90. And in PoE 2, I don't do that. Like I get maybe to close to 80, and I stop. Because there's just no real incentive to keep going. So if PoE 2 can really capitalize on that, then I'll be willing to push to 90 and go even harder, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. It's like if I want that visceral, in-your-face gameplay, I'll play PoE 2. If I want real, true endgame brilliance, I'll play TLI. Like, I'll keep it 100%. I don't think there's any other ARPG that comes close to what TLI provides as far as endgame. Its endgame is remarkable. It's so polished, it's very flexible, so many options you can choose from. It's such an amazing endgame.
何かしら。どこかで見たような気がするけど、思い出せないね。
かなりの人数が囲んでいるし、おそらく儀式の要となる道具でしょうね。
これほどの人数なら、コアに接近する前に何度か休憩を取るはずよ。その時にチャンスがあれば接近しましょう。
So dark and dreary. All right, let's tail them. More battling. I literally just got level 93. Yo, let's go. That's amazing. 93 is a very high number in PoE 2. Not many people can get that high. Or at least not willing to get that high. Holy crap, that damage is nasty. Aru hits so hard. Like, she's a single target monster. Ooh, more Epiphany. Okay. So... Okay, so instead of costing me 1, it's gonna cost me 2 if I do these, but I retrieve 3. So I have 1 Silver Veil. 40% more damage on use. I'll go with retrieve 3 for now. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll keep the stack at 1. I stopped at 96. Yo, 96 is awesome, dude. Mini item dependent, 2... Hold on, I gotta read that again. Too many item dependents to rush Uber endgame. Yeah, that's kind of what... That's kind of how I felt, I guess. It started to become too item dependent and less about you and your skill. So, yeah, I definitely see where you're going with that. And that's why I'm hoping they do add more to the endgame 4.4. It finally feels like I can do the end game bosses. That's awesome, Craft. Like, I'm genuinely happy for you. Like, for real. That's that. If that's the first time you've gotten that far, I'm very happy for you. Any milestone that anyone hits, I'm always happy. Ooh. Okay, so card epiphany. Well, this has always been 0. Okay, gotcha. Oh, and also they had to improve trading in PoE 2. Like, I'd be more inclined to try out, you know, non-SSF if the trading was a lot better. It's getting there, but I hate to bring about comparison, but damn it, dude, TLI when it comes to trading, absolutely goated. Goated. Ooh. Ain't no way I get to retrieve this back to back. Ah! Dude, this card is nasty now. This card is nasty for that. I get to retrieve it 3 times? That is disgusting. Alright, Khalip is... Oh. This character is crazy now. I love this character. Khalip is nuts. What do they need to do? Or what do they need to change in terms of trade? Oh. For one, there needs to be... Okay, so in TLI, for example, like when I play TLI and I do trading in that game, the fact that I don't have to ever worry about someone else, and I can just go in the trade and I can just pick and choose what I want at my pace, and I can just either buy or sell at my pace without any real interruption, is really nice. Now, I guess that's already inside PoE 2, but it's not as fleshed out. What's up, Cake? Welcome on in. But in TLI, it's a lot more fleshed out. Like, it's like the whole. What's the best word I can say? Like, it defines the trade house in TLI. Like, it was built around that. Whereas in PoE 2, like they just put that into the game. So there's a lot of kinks they have to iron out in PoE 2. But in TLI, like that whole trading system has already been embedded since the very beginning, and so it feels very, very smooth to just go into the trade house. And also the fact that they have like a built-in, I guess PoE is doing this now too, but again, a lot more work to be had. But in TLI, for example, you can literally search for whatever you want. And not only that, you can search for specific things in the trade house. So if you're looking for like a helmet, you can go in there and look for specific attributes, and you can mix and match, and it's just very, very seamless. It's very, very smooth. And then it just brings up the whole screen. You can filter out your pricing, whatever you want. Like it, I know that PoE 2 probably has this now, but it's nowhere near the seamless feel that I get in TLI. So like I'm not trying to downplay what PoE 2 has. I just think that TLI right now, because it was primarily designed around that structure, it does everything that PoE does but better in terms of the trading. Like way better. Way better. Like just being able to log into that trade house and everything being right there in front of you. I don't have to go outside of the game to do anything. The search feature is very, very like in depth. Like there's just a lot that I can do within that trade house. So it's it's not that PoE 2's version is bad, it's just that they just announced it or introduced it. So there's a lot more things that need to be added to make it fleshed out more. Because I've heard, even with the more recent update, I've heard that there were still some issues with it, so. I'll rest here for now. Gain some health. Welcome on in, Cake. Hope you're doing well, brother. Hope the ARC rating has been treating you well. And yeah, they'll definitely get there. If anything, and I hate to be a shill for the whole TLI thing, but I guess now that I'm a partner for the game, but I think PoE 2 took some inspiration from Torchlight, because TLI has hands down the best trading system as far as ARPGs are concerned. It has the best. I could be biased, but I don't think I've played any other ARPG that comes anywhere near what that trade house has in TLI. It is so robust. It is very robust in what it offers. You can do just about anything in TLI when it comes to trading. So if anything, I feel like PoE 2 is just taking note from what TLI does well, and is trying to slowly implement it into the game, which again, I have hopes that they will do well, but they got to make sure they execute it well. It has been fun. It's a bit too addictive. Well, it's as long as the game keeps you hooked, that's what matters the most, right? A game can be addicting in a good way. If the game can keep you hooked in terms of its story, in terms of its gameplay loop, that's good, because then you're getting your money's worth. I love games like that. I love a game where if I pay a certain amount of money and the money I paid for gives me something of greater value, I'm okay with the addiction, because it's a healthy addiction. Well, I don't know, that sounds like an oxymoron. That sounds a little bit like an oxymoron, because addiction and healthy don't really go hand in hand, but it's just something that it's a good thing to be immersed with. Because it's one thing I don't like at times is buying a game with your hard-earned money, and then like 20 hours in, you're like, oh, this game's kind of blah. You know, like imagine paying like $80 for a game and then you only get 20 hours out of it. To me, it's like, oh man, like I paid this much only to get that little. But with like PoE 2, for example, I got that game as a gift, and I'm already 1,000 hours into the game. So like PoE 2 is a good example of like a good addiction, because I can't stop playing it. Well, now I'm not playing it now, not because it's bad, but because it's like it's a drought. Dude, who is this guy talking? Shut up. All right, sorry about that. Or in a way that I put 90 hours into it in the first week. Hey man, I did the same thing with PoE 2. I did the same thing, so I know how you feel. Within the first week me playing PoE 2, I was hooked, and I never looked back. So as long as you paid for the game and the game gives you more than what you paid for, that to me is that defines a real true gaming experience. So I'm very happy that you're enjoying yourself. 20 hours is good enough. 2 ego points. Gain 130 shield. If there's no shield, Outbreak of War. 1 resolve, 1 fortitude. I guess we can go with more shields. Actually, no, more ego points is good, because that means we can actually level up. Yeah, I'll go here. Yeah, we'll go with this instead then. Yeah, because then we can get 2 ego points and we can get our super faster. So yeah, so PPG saying 20 hours is good enough. I would say 20 hours is good enough as a prerequisite as to whether or not you continue playing. Like if I play your game for 20 hours, that should be enough of an indicator that okay, you're doing something. But if you go beyond 20 hours, I mean, to me that just defines a game is really good. Like if I'm playing your game for more than 20 hours already, there's a very good reason for that. Like this game right now, I don't think I've put 20 hours in, but I can see myself going beyond 20 for sure. Because I'm like literally at the beginning of the game as far as what the game offers, and I want to see what the game offers down the road as far as end game. For 40 bucks is a good buy. Oh yeah, absolutely. It always depends on the type of game. Some of my favorite games ever take less than 20 hours to beat. That's also true too. The time can be subjective depending on the game. Like if we're talking, okay, you know what? That's a good point. That's a good point. If we're talking about genres, then different genres will have different times that are applicable to suggest whether or not the game is worth playing or the game was fun. So for example, I played Celeste and I didn't put that many hours into the game, but it was worth playing. Like I didn't put, you know, thousands of hours into it, but I got my money's worth. Shovel Knight, good example. So Shovel Knight, that's a game that you can just play through once, maybe twice if you're really into it. And that's about like what? If you're really good at it, maybe 15-20 hours roughly. And I got my money's worth out of Shovel Knight big time. One of my all-time favorite platformers for sure. Shovel Knight's goated. But then there are games like, you know, Path of Exile, for example, where I don't think 20 hours is sufficient. I think you need more than that to know whether or not you're really invested. And yeah, Crafted at 778. Fleming's at 1,200. Crazy. Okay, hold on. Let me just check to be specific and be sure. So Torchlight, I'm at 270. PoE 2, okay, so I'm at 980. Okay, so not 1,000 yet, but we're getting there. Once 0.4 comes out, this is definitely hitting 1,000 plus. Easy. Easy. Within the first day, I'm probably gonna hit like a 20-hour stream. Without a doubt. Because when 0.3 dropped, I literally did a 21 hour stream. I could have gone for 24, but my friend reminded me, like, dude, you gotta sleep. So I took a 4-hour nap and then came back. I played again. Misside took me 9 hours to 100% for 15 bucks. There you go. Yeah, I think it really depends on the genre. If you're playing a platformer, then typically you're not really going to go for anything more than maybe 20-25 hours at least. So yeah, I think it really depends on the genre. But if, you know, for 15 bucks and you got, you know, 9 hours out of it, that's totally legit. That's totally fine. And then Destiny 2, yeah, Destiny 2 is crazy. Destiny 2 is $500 for 4,000 hours. Now, you know what? It sounds like a lot on paper. You know, 500 bucks, but 4,000 hours is a lot of hours. That's years of your life invested. So that to me, I think is worth it. He says not worth it. Not worth it. What's my stream schedule for the launch? If it's anything like 0.3 in terms of hype, I'm most likely gonna just day one it. Like the moment it drops, I'm just in there. And I don't know how long I'll go for, but yeah, last time I literally went non-stop. I literally beat the entire, like I went to endgame in the entire stream. Like that's how quickly I got through PoE 2 for 0.3 launch. The moment it went live, I just cleared out the entire campaign and I was in the endgame in the same stream. So I'll most likely do the same with 0.4. I'm afraid to see what my LOL hours is. Oh no. Do you think it's as much as your PoE 2 hours though? Because 1200 is a lot of hours. For Destiny, you are playing twice. That is true, because you have Destiny 1 and then Destiny 2. I probably spend something like 300 on Destiny 2 and played 1200 plus hours. I was gonna say something, but then that would sound like me bragging, and it really isn't a brag. So I'll try to reword it so that it doesn't sound like a brag. But me being a content creator, I had the luxury, I guess you can say, of receiving some of the expansions from you guys. So my hours were very heavily invested, but the amount I paid to get into it was very little. So I got around the same time as you, Cake, like around maybe 1200, maybe I think around 1300, 1400 hours roughly. But I didn't pay as much. I think I paid out of my own pocket probably like $100. I'd say $100. So I paid 100 to get 1300 hours, which I think is pretty good. Yeah, that is true though, PPG. Yeah, you know, free is too expensive for that game. Yeah, you're paying twice. That is true. There is a lot to pay for in Destiny. It's an investment, both on the gameplay side and in your wallet. I'm kind of surprised that TLI isn't on PlayStation. I'm surprised myself. I guess it wasn't, well, I don't know if they've actually built into consoles yet. I know it's just on mobile and PC, but maybe at some point they'll dive into consoles. Now I would try PoE 2, but I'm convinced my laptop can't handle it. What are your specs? And Fleming says a lot more. So you're wait, are you saying like what, 2K hours? Oh, this is Judas. Okay, this must be Daphne. Oh, this must be Daphne then. Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the? Oh no, is he stabbing her? Oh my gosh, he's stabbing her. What the heck are you doing, Judas? Oh my gosh. But nothing happened. The girl offered as a sacrifice writhes in pain. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I just got shook. What the heck? Once with money and once with your time. That is true, PPG, for sure. Yeah, once with your time and then your money. That's Destiny 2 in a nutshell. Yeah, no worries, PPG. It's all good, brother. It's no worries. I don't know how much longer I'll go for. It's been about 3 hours so far, but I'll likely be here. I want to say tomorrow because of the launch of this game, but we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll see what time it starts. If it starts a bit late, I'll probably just enjoy it off stream, and then I'll just play the update on Thursday, my usual time. Is my stream frozen? Hold on. Frozen in what way? Ah, I see. Hold on. I see what you're saying. Hold on a second. I don't know why it does that. Yeah. Hold on a second. I'm not too sure why that's happening. I see the mouse on my screen. Why is it doing that? I don't know why this game does that. I see what you're saying though. PC. There you go. That is really weird. Are we back now? Can you guys see the screen with Judas? Why does this game do that? This is like the only game that actually does this. I wonder if I have to just full screen it next time. Let me know if it's good now. We back? Okay, cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know that. I don't know why this game does this. It's strange. Let's see, image quality, screen. Yeah, it's full screen too. It's not even Windows mode. So it's really weird. Okay. That moment, a black substance emerged from the core and engulfs the girl. What the heck? Yeah, y'all just missed a sacrifice. What the heck? Oh yeah, going back to what you were saying before, Craft. So you're saying that you're surprised that TLI wasn't on PlayStation, but TL2 and TL3 are. Yeah, I don't know. I guess they marketed TLI to be more of a mobile / PC game. More so than a console game. But I imagine at some point they'll release it on consoles. Oh my gosh. As the ritual concludes, the person inside the coffin begins resonating with the Chaos Core. So yeah, so this girl was in the coffin and Judas was just stabbing her. That's why I was like, what the frick is going on? The core, it's absorbing the person inside. They're being pulled in. So she was like a sacrifice for this core. Yeah, so I think Judas might be going crazy right now. From what I'm getting here, Judas opens the coffin, sees the girl inside because she was supposed to be a sacrifice. He stabs her multiple times, gives her an offering, but it seems like what he's offering isn't towards Dialos, which is like supposed to be like the heavenly deity, right? Instead, he's offering to Chaos, which is like the darker side. And this this song is not very fitting for what just happened. This is like a very cheerful song, and I'm just like, what? The black substance surged and writhed, then it began to take the shape of a human. Oh yeah, Judas. Okay, Judas, he's gone. Judas is gone. Okay, so you have a mobile RTX 3060 with 6 GB of VRAM and i7. Dude, you have more than enough space to run PoE. PoE 2, that is. Oh my gosh, what the heck? The sacrifice swallowed by the core re-emerges as a monster, tearing its way out. Oh god. So this is... Oh wow. The sacrifice swallowed by the core re-emerges as a monster. So basically that girl who he sacrificed has now re-emerged as this. Oh dude. So Judas went from being a holy guy, and now he's like corrupted. Oh, dude. We'll grant them peace. Yeah, we have to put this to rest. Wow, dude. Mission complete. Purification rite. Wow. That was a pretty dark ending right there. That is true. Yeah. Yeah, if we're going in terms of biblical terms, yeah, Judas is, yeah. Very fitting name for sure. Very, very fitting indeed. Nice. Okay, so I lost some battle data. That's not a big deal though. I'll keep it though. Okay, so you can explore City of Mist and Chaos Manifestation. Okay, head to Chaos. Okay, so this is what we can do for the battles now. Okay, so now we can do City of Mist. So the City of Planet Siren, managed by the Holy Crusaders, which is ironic because Judas is far from holy now. It was under construction and modeled after Earth cities, but was abandoned after chaos broke out. Okay, so Nihilum is inhabiting... Wow, Nihilum sounds a lot like Nephilim. Again, we're going into biblical terms here, but Nihilum sounds like Nephilim. So let's see here. There is a combatant who does not have any memory fragments equipped. Who's that? Really? I thought I had memory fragments equipped. No? What the? Yeah, there's one right there. There's one fragment there. Yeah, what are you talking about? This game is going crazy. Hmm? That's weird. Alright, it's time for battle. So here's an epiphany. Okay, so these are the buffs that we get. Choose my fate. So rest, recovery, and save zones increases by 50%. At the start, 3 basic cards are replaced with random rare neutral cards. Ooh. That sounds nice. Let's try that. So transform card. Okay, so we go from 0, or so recycling. If ego points are 2 or more, plus 1 AP, minus 2 ego. Exhaust. Okay, energy barrier. Okay, so I got 100 shield and then 1 AP. Interesting. So they changed my cards a little bit. The great thing about this game too is that sometimes you'll get some really odd rolls on your cards, and so they call them save data. So save data are basically the decks that you receive after playing, and sometimes your decks don't always give you the cards you want or the RNG that you want, so you can always delete your save data and then like start from scratch, which is pretty cool. So you can always create new builds with the same character. Okay, so this is fine. An amp therapy, so I don't have to heal. Well, why did I do that? I wasted it. I could have gone for shield instead. Okay. Perfect. Anchor shot and a 0. Ooh, wow. We're dead. Anchor shot. Ooh, that was fun. Okay, so Adagio. This is my Epiphany card that I get. Okay, so draw 1, discard 1. With this effect, move the discarded card to the top of the draw pile. Okay, so that means the next time I draw, I get it. Okay. But yeah, going back to your specs, Cake, you can definitely run PoE 2 with those specs easily. PoE 2 is not that bad in terms of like, what you can run. Because I know that Carl, he doesn't have what you have, and he's still able to run it. Albeit he runs it at a pretty, you know, pretty bad frame rate. But for you, I think you're good. Dice roll 2. Forcefully obtain curse cards. Schizophrenia. What is this? Curse. Cost 1. Exhaust. At the end of the turn, if it is in the hand, 2% damage to max HP or plus 3 random combined stress. What's this? Success. Equipment. Magic infused sapphire. Failure. All combined stress increase. Okay. And sapphire health 37 at the start. Okay. I had to look it up, but I played a ton of Empires and Puzzles at one point on mobile. It's kind of a match 3 gacha with daily pulls, but the pulls tend to suck. It's pretty bad for P2P. You know, one thing I did find with mobile games, at least I don't want to say the lower end, but let's say the lesser known gacha games tend to be a little bit more egregious. Yeah, like the pay to play, they tend to be a bit more egregious. I don't know what it is, but I've dabbled with some of those mobile gachas. Like I remember playing Fate for a while, and that gacha was kind of a bit much. So I can definitely see what you're saying. Like the pulls suck, and then not only that, but it like the pay to play function at times forces you to roll, but because the rolls suck, you don't get any value out of it. So I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so I get 100 shield and 1 attack power to do more. So what did this replace in my hand? Okay, this is not a good card for me. Okay, so not really liking this right now. Whatever those buffs gave me, it changed my deck a little bit. Yeah, Adagio. Okay, I'll discord Power Ranker. That way next turn I can get it. Activate the 1 top card on the draw pile. Ooh, that's sick! So I can draw it and it's used? Oh, that's kind of sick. Okay, this okay. Alright. Alright, Nia. Alright, you got me. So basically, what did I just do? My brain forgot what I just did. So, what did I do there? Well, I played... Okay, so I played G chord. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to Adagio. I draw 1. I discard the best card that I want, which could potentially be Power Anchor or even Anchor Shot. I discard it, and then with G chord in my hand, I get 1 decibel and I activate that top 1 card. Ooh, that's a solid combo. And then if I have Anchor Pointer, I can get Anchor Shot back in my hand and then do more damage. Ooh, this is sick. I see some combinations. Hold on. I really like the concept, but I didn't want to pay real money to have good heroes. Yeah, and that's the one thing that I feel turns people away from a lot of gacha games, is games like that give off a bad impression. And so then when you see an actual gacha game, now you're immediately, like, psychologically you're thinking, oh, every other gacha game is going to be like this. And that is where the problem starts to happen, because not every gacha game is like that. And now I'm not out here trying to promote gacha by any means. Like, I think gacha is cool if done really well, but there are certainly a lot of gacha games that are very egregious and very predatory, and I think that's what scares off a lot of people, because they now equate gacha to predatory, and that isn't always the case with every gacha game out there. There are a lot of games that are gacha that are actually quite good. Case in point, this game right here is gacha, but so much of it is free. In fact, everything about it is free, and I haven't spent a dime. I haven't spent a dime yet. Ooh, that was crisp. Okay, so if ego points are 2 or more, plus 1. Okay, so this one I can't do. Yeah, I just wasted that card. So this one is exhausted. I get one of this. This. Do that. I'm gonna heal for 100. Okay, this was a good turn, because now I use all my cards in the right order. Yeah, Mario Kart. Fitting music. I'm the type who will totally log in every day for free pulls if I like it. Exactly, same with me. If I really like a game, I will totally log in every day and play it. Okay, so I'm gonna draw one here. Ooh, okay, let me test this. So I discard this. Now it's at the top of the deck. Do this. Then I do this. And then next turn... Next turn I should get it in my hand. Yup, right here. So I can anchor shot this. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, Nia and Haru are actually a good combination. Very nice combination. Okay. Let's go. Do you want to rest for now? No, I think we're health-wise we're pretty good. Let's keep on fighting. Mario Kart music in this battle right now, not the most complimentary, to say the least. So I use this. I bring anchor back in my hand. Holy moly! I bring it back in my hand. Okay, this is the epiphany. Oh, so yeah, the retrieve times 3 is so good. I can just maximize profit. Back in my hand again. And then we'll just do counterattacking. Okay, so that means I lose it now, though. Oh, it sucks. Or do I? Okay, so I can retrieve it again. So that's going to cost me 2, but what I can do now is I could... Ooh, okay, hold on. This could be a good turn. The G chord activates the top card. So what I'll do is I'll Adagio. I'll draw 1. Then I'll discard Great Sword. Then I'll G chord it to bring it back. And then I activate... Oh, it doesn't activate, does it? No, it doesn't activate. No, wait, hold on, it does. Then I can do this. And then I get a 0 mana card. And then I recycle. I get to use this skill to heal. That's it. Okay, that was a cool turn. Okay, so power charge. You're dead. Damn, what a cool build. I like the synergy so far. Okay, I guess now we can rest. So let's just heal up a little bit. And we lose stress. So that purple bar at the bottom is your stress meter. So the higher that meter goes, your character goes into like a state of psychological trauma. And each character has like their own respective trauma. Okay, let's see. So this is a question mark. This is probably going to be like a either a battle or a buff. Let's see here. So select and remove one card. What is this? Eloquence. Calm them down. Success. Event encounter. Event encounter. Dark star recovered. Failure. Initiate battle. Equipment. Contaminated helmet. Defense. Wow. So if I lose the battle, I get a helmet. And this is a good helmet because it gives me defense. The heck? I'd rather lose then. No, I'll win it though. Let's see. Nice. So the group gave the space pirate a light shock to calm their condition. But I am glad that nowadays we're seeing a lot more gacha games come out, but I'm glad that these games are now starting to change their egregious policies. Ooh, this is Kirby for sure. There's one thing I know, it's Kirby. I'm a Kirby shill. I don't know if you guys were here for the beginning of the stream, but I changed my overlay. Okay, I'll do some counterattacking here. Okay, so we have this in hand, so this will be fine. Then Vulture goes off. Don't have to heal right now. Do some damage. Ooh, okay, we have some interesting cards here. This is Retrieve. Hold on a second, so I can do this. 1. Do it again. 2. Then I'll draw 1. Then I'll do this. I'll discard it. Then I'll G-chord it. More damage. Then I'll recycle. Then I'll hand-to-hand combat. Okay, so now, okay, this becomes lift anchor. Okay. And this I can save. I can retain that for my power shot or my anchor shot. Dude, this is sick. Look at the damage now we're doing with this. Okay, so I can adagio again. So, oh, I don't have it. Okay, so this time what I can do is I can draw 1 card. Discard this. So that we don't get any value for. I'll use this. And I will get more shields. And then this should come back into my hand. No, this is not gonna work. We get nothing for that. Okay, so now... Okay, so now this is gonna cost me 2. But he should be dead anyway. Wow. So these are the types of decks I like, where I'm combining different things to get more. I love combo decks. Anything where I can do one thing and then it transitions into another thing to get another thing to proc is so satisfying. It's super satisfying. Nice, good max health boost too. I love when you build a deck and it starts to come together nicely. There are some times where I build a deck and it's like, man, this feels like ass. But then as you keep playing with it, you're like, wait a minute, this is some... I'm cooking. Hold on a second. So we can do this. Okay, and then we can G chord. Activate this. Okay. And then this is 100 shield. I just finished the map with multiple bosses. That was a marathon. Let's go. Congratulations. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Did you get any good loot for that? Oh, that's another thing I should also mention. So one other thing that I will say that I really like about TLI in comparison is the loot bomb you get. I think that's the one thing that PoE2 needs to work on more is like the loot bomb. Like when you get to maps, I feel like a lot of times you don't really get as much of a loot bomb as you would in like other games. Oh, we got a greater rune of leadership. Let's go. That's sick. You love to hear it. It'd be useful for my minion build. Oh man, I can't wait to play more minions in 0.4. Especially with Druid coming out. We're probably gonna have more minions to play with. That's gonna be fun. So let's see here. Okay, this is more damage. So let's see. So I can discard it, but don't need to right now. Maybe just lash and kill this guy. What does that one do again? What does Rune of Leadership do? Like, how does it buff the minion? Okay, this is a waypoint, so I can save my actual deck here. Ooh. Attack plus 41. When using a buff card, deal 100% fixed damage to all enemies. Okay, so who's it useful for? Okay, cool. We'll do that. So I can temporarily return and go back to base. I'll continue though. How much more do we have? Damn, this is a journey. Sheesh, we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go, boy. This is the final boss. Alright, well, I guess for now we can just keep going. We don't have to rest that much. Minions gain 10% of physical damage as lightning. Ooh. That does sound pretty nice. That sounds really nice indeed. Did I just screw up? No, I'll do this for now. We'll heal for now. Yay! Okay, we'll just keep this for now. Actually, hold on. What do we get? I can discard this for now, and I'll use it next turn. Yeah, I'll use it next turn. Dude, what the heck? Alright, let me know if the game actually went blank again on screen. Whenever YouTube pauses my playlist, I have to always go off the game. And that can sometimes screw up the game. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, I get counterattack +2 or 2. So I get 50% more shields and +5 action count to all enemies. I'll take counterattack though. Okay, you see it? Okay, cool, cool, cool. I appreciate that. Ooh, if I can retrieve it, that's disgusting. Okay. Ooh, let's go, girl. Alright, so we can do... Oh, we already have it, we already have it. So I can do lift anchor. Get a buff. You're dead. The poop jiggle is unnecessary? Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit much. A bit much. You don't have to go too crazy. This game definitely goes a little bit wild with that. A little bit wild. Oh gosh. You good over there? I think you had a bit too much to eat, my friend. What is this? The famished one's belly. Health 37. When a card is exhausted, 10% damage. Oh, that can actually be good for Nia. That's a good Nia card. Or Nia equipment, sorry. Nia blew him right up. Oh, never mind. This is good. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah. Never mind. This is good for... This is good for your girl. Yeah. It's actually fine. Because then when I exhaust the card, then I get a buff. That makes sense. Alright. This might be where I take a break, though. Yeah, I'm gonna rest. Alright, so I'm actually gonna legit take a break in, like, actually IRL. So, this is probably where I call it. Because I want to be able to come back to this game fresh. And then we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm still on the fence as to whether or not I want to stream the launch of the new season. But we'll see. We'll see what time the actual new season starts. Because if it starts around this time, then sure. But if it starts later on in the day, I might just wait until Thursday for my usual stream time. Because Wednesdays I'm typically off. Wednesday is my off day, so I don't want to screw up that scheduling. But thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. It's been fun. This game is out now. It is called Chaos Zero Nightmare. It is free to play. And we're like tomorrow this game is about to see a huge release. It's a brand new season. It's like its first major season. So it's going from season 0 into season 1. So this is like a huge thing. So if you want to play the game while the game is very hot, off the press, download it now, try it out, see if you like it. If you don't, by all means, it's free, so you can just uninstall it. But yeah, until then, don't expect anything tomorrow, but if you see me live, it's only because the patch or the big update dropped earlier than usual. But if not, I'll see you guys on Thursday, the usual time. And enjoy the rest of your week. Until then, as always, as I say, new warriors, stay strong, keep fighting, and may the force be with you all, always. Okay? Y'all take care of yourselves. Craft, love ya. Fleming, love ya. Cake, love ya. PPG, love ya. All the followers and subscribers on YouTube, appreciate you. Everyone who came through today, Cake, love you, homie. As always. Yeah, everyone who was lurking today, love all of y'all. And I'll see you again very soon, okay? You all stay safe out there, and have a good one. I won't raid anybody today. I don't think anyone's actually streamed that I want to raid, but let's see. Anyone that I know that's actually... So Darth is still streaming. Lily's still streaming. So Dawn's still going at it. I'll send you guys over to Darth. He's just playing hardcore right now, so... And he just started, so I'll give you guys a raid over there. You can watch him do his hardcore first boss Uber. Until then,
ここで休み
much love y'all.